Welcome to the live stream. Pink Scratch going live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. If you found my thumbnail disturbing, so did I. What's up, BTG? I made a very disturbing thumbnail today, and I liked it. So, what's up, Daniel Barry? Welcome to the show. We've got just a whole bunch of nothing to talk about. I have done nothing all week. I'm usually in my sling, but I'm taking a break from it right now and just keeping my arm right next to me. Fun times. Oh, we got a guest. What up, buddy? Do I have my sound?
That was an interesting thumbnail. What did you do? I mean, it's a good looking photo, but
that's AI.
Okay, I didn't know if it was complete AI or if it was something in.
They took my pictures to create that off of a suggestion I made, and the first one it had a silver Mustang behind me, so I'm told it to make it blue.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's just like composite, like multiple of my photos to create me.
Oh, okay.
What up, Downhill Daddy? Well, we got.
Remember what we was talking about last week with me doing some 3D modeling, and I got it actually 3D printed.
Right. Nice spacer.
So it's 1 5/8 tapered to 1 3/4 with like a 1/2 inch radius up top.
Yeah.
See how it's all thinned out?
Hold on, I'm gonna full screen you, which doesn't take you full screen in this layout, but yeah.
Yeah, you can see the taper in there because that's the model.
See it.
So that's a pretty good taper. This would be more for like your 600, 650, something like that carburetor.
Right.
A lot of the other ones that they sell are, it has a lot more taper and bigger bores, but that's going to be for like your big boy stuff, right?
Yeah.
So there's a stepping stone for me to do. I just had him print it, pretty quick, low infill. That way I can get something to test out and bolt up and how does it work and then go from there.
Did you print that yourself?
No, I had a friend print that.
Oh, okay. Really nice looking.
I want to get there, but what I'm doing right now is just I'm using him to do my prototypes. That way I'm learning how it prints, what it's able to do, what it can and can't. And he's got the same printer I want to get. So,
well, what printer is it?
It's the Bamboo Labs X1.
Those are nice from what I understand.
Hey, Bama. Hey, Downhill. Yeah, that's pretty much the best one to get. But if I get it, it's going to have to pay for itself because it's,
What money. What'd you print it with?
I don't know what he printed it with. It's either PLA or PETG.
Okay, so not ABS.
Something to give me an idea.
Yeah, because ABS, I think, is what you'd use if you were actually going to print one.
Actually, I just was looking that up. So there's a guy, Unity Motorsports interviewed him a while back, and he's using a nylon carbon fiber. So what I found was PA6 is a nylon base, and you can get it glass or carbon fibered, and it's good up to like 360 degrees.
Right.
So if your intake manifold is 360 degrees, your carburetor spacer maybe warping is the least of your concerns.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you got to melt that engine.
That might be a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine your water tank gauge reading 300 degrees.
My cars all have plastic intake manifolds, so.
Yeah. But anyways, I was just playing around with that anyway. I don't know if I'll go with that design because honestly, I could just get the Speedmaster one for $10 and take a grinder to it, and it did the same thing, right?
Oh, ABS is only good up to ADC, 176.
Yeah. So I was looking at the nylon carbon fiber, which is right about the same thing as ABS, but you don't have all the off gassing when you print it, and it's easier to print.
Easier to print. It's newer though too. It's a newer thing that they didn't have when they first started doing that. But ABS is harder. It's a harder print, from what I understand. It's harder.
Well, ABS can get brittle too.
Yeah.
But yeah, the PA6, I just found that out, and it's like, man, 360 degrees. It's like 200 C, you know.
How much does that cost?
I think it was $46 a roll.
And
A
how
lot.
long is the roll? You know, that's
I don't know how long it is. It's like a
Or how-
kilogram because
how
it's
many
all,
pounds?
you know, all that's like millimetric or whatever. So I don't know what that is American and freedom
Well,
units.
what is it in kilogram?
It should be one. I think that's the standard is
Oh,
one.
1K?
And
Oh, that's not bad. That's pretty good pricing.
yeah,
Yeah, that's beer. This right here. That is beer. It's not apple juice. It was gonna
no,
be-
that would not be the right color for apple juice.
It's very close. Actually, looking at it here, it's close. This is ultralight, so. Oh, look, I just started my live stream. So who's going to come in here whining at
Oh,
me?
here it is. So the PA6 carbon fiber is $43 a roll. And the roll is
Drum roll, please.
half a kilogram.
Half a cow. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
so one
not too
kilogram's $80. But that's a lot.
That's
You
a
know,
lot of.
Like I
that's a
said,
lot
if you
of filament.
buy one of those, you know, brand name ones of one of these, because I don't care what it's made out of. I care if it works, right?
Yeah.
So you can make it out of gold. I don't care. Just, you know, but you could spend $100 to $200 for something like that.
Yeah. Hi, Blue. I see you coming up in my area here. Why? She just gives me that look, starts wagging her tail real slow. She wants something. Every
Probably
time.
petting.
No, she wants to go out.
Ah,
She wants to go out into this 21-degree, heat outside.
I don't think it's 21 here anymore. We got up to mid 40s today. It was quite nice.
We did not. I think we got up to like 27 today.
Yeah, that's where we've been the last 2 days. I've been going to work and it's like 10 and 15 degrees. It's like, yeah, I'm about tired of this. Put it like this: I wore long johns to work today.
Well, I work in a heated building, and
I do too. And that's how cold it was. At least yesterday, we all froze.
Our building's brand new, so everything's working great. In fact,
Oh,
it was too hot in my office. It was like almost 73 in there, and I'm like,
see, we're in some of the old military barracks, like old, like
don't
30s,
don't work so
40s,
well.
50s, and all they have is like those 3.5-inch thick boards and a crawl
Yeah.
space that's open. So
Oh yeah, I know what those are like. I've lived in them.
Yep. So yesterday, everyone was at work, and it's like our feet and legs were frozen. So I was like, I'm wearing long johns and thick socks today.
I know our shop guys are loving the new building because the electrical shop is now heated and air conditioned. So they can keep it cool in there in the summer, and well, they keep it warm enough in the winter, which is they keep it where I like it, which is like, well, unfortunately they keep changing. They keep trying to take it down to like 62, but
Mhm.
the automatic thing kicks it back up to 68 because it's being controlled by the office because it's electronic control. They want
Yeah.
it low because you sweat when you're working. Like me, when I keep the garage cool in the summer, I'd like to keep it really cool, but in the winter, I only heat it to like 62.
Yeah, that's what I've been bringing my garage to is 60. And
But I
right
can't
now,
now
it's like
because
it
the
was
heat
like
pump-
31 this morning,
Yeah.
30, 31, which is going to, well, I'm going to get natural heating come in, but everything in the shop's cold now. So now I got to reheat everything.
Yeah. Well, I know that I always keep it that way until like right around Christmas time when the heat pump quit working.
Yeah.
I still need
Yeah,
to
I'd
get
like
that
to
fixed,
eventually get something to that I could just set the temperature as I don't want it to get below 40. Or
so
something like
the thing with the heat pump, the lowest setting it has is like 60
yeah.
for heat. That's the lowest it goes. And that's fine. You can turn it off. You can put it on a timer. You can do all kinds of things.
Yeah. I would probably get an electric heater, one of them forced air electric heaters. But
They use
I
too
want
much
to finish
power.
insulating and getting all my stud walls in first.
Yeah. I don't like the electric heaters because of their power usage. They take so much more power. This heat pump uses so little power, and it does cooling too in the summertime. So when it's,
Yeah.
95 degrees and super humid outside, it's 68 in my garage.
Yeah, I might have to look into that. I hadn't bought anything yet, so I'm not too worried about summer. And actually, a dehumidifier would be, I mean, that works
If
wonders
you got the
right
right
there for
mini
me.
split, they do both. They can do everything. They can do
Yep.
heat.
Yeah, I've been looking at a
heat.
mini split.
Yeah.
Like
just
I said, I got I just invested in that forced air propane heater, that Ryobi one, and that thing does amazing.
Yeah. But you
Turn
have
that on for an hour and
you
it's
have
pretty good,
airflow.
but it just, it's a little bit hard when you're going from like 30 degrees and trying to get it to 60, it's going to take a while.
Need diesel heaters. We don't need diesel heaters.
Yeah, smelly, noisy, nah.
The newer diesel heaters aren't smelly. I will say that, as long as they're piped out correctly.
Well, most of the time I see people get those, turbo or, torpedo heaters, and they just sit them in there and don't pipe them out. So you're just breathing diesel fumes.
I was thinking more of the the diesel heater stoves, not the forced air.
Oh, that'd be different. Yeah, I'm thinking of those torpedo
ones
style.
Yeah, really nice. But I had one of those kerosene diesel heaters, and I sold it. And I swear that it was like a week or two later is when my heat pump decided to quit working.
Yeah.
I sold it, but the only problem with those are you have to have doors open. You have to have airflow, or you'll suffocate. And I don't like the smell. Yeah, has to be ventilation where you're working. That's correct.
Yep.
So
yeah, welding,
me,
definitely.
I could be welding. I don't need ventilation for that. I mean, what's a little bit of welding smoke? Can't be that bad for you, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Go weld you some galvanized without cleaning it off, right?
I'm gonna go weld some galvanized without wearing anything. I'm just gonna do it.
Well, I do that too, but I clean the galvanized off first.
Nope, not gonna do that. No, why would you? Why would I want to clean off the poison?
Yeah. Hey, barbecue.
Barbecue Mike. Oh man. So I got this that I'm gonna try. I bought it. It was like $1.20 at the register, the ABC store. It's
Oh, well. Pickle, huh?
Extra Craft pickle whiskey. Yeah, I just wanted to try it. It was like I said, it was $1.20. And it's only 50 proof, so it's 25% alcohol.
Yeah, I had something pretty good today after work. It's I dropped by the Home Brew Center, and they do their own distilling. That's part of what they do, and they sell the beer supplies, homebrew beer supplies, wine supplies. And his wife took some of his distilled stuff and made like a homemade Kahlua.
Ooh,
and it is nothing like Kahlua. It's what Kahlua should be, but is not. And that stuff was amazing.
I've had homemade Kahlua that was really good. That made Kahlua, it's the store bought stuff. And
yeah, you won't even want to try that anymore. It's like that's just junk.
I almost think Kahlua used to be better.
Probably.
Maybe it's
and then America got on the whole sugar kick, so it's all like, well, let's see how much sugar we can get in this liquid and then sell it.
Well, this is made in, what is it? Waxahachie, Texas. Somewhere in Texas. I'll try it in a little while, see what it tastes like. I like pickles. I like whiskey. What could go wrong?
Yeah, exactly. I tried that. I'm not a big whiskey drinker, but I tried some of that Texas Ranger stuff, and it was pretty good.
I
think it's a blended.
Yeah, I drink blended. I mean, I drink Jack Daniels most of the time, so.
Yeah, I can't stand the bourbon, that bourbon wang. I don't like it.
You don't like bourbon?
No, I just cannot get a taste. That sour mash, yeah.
Well, I like bourbon. I actually really like bourbon, especially like a rye bourbon. But
you should check out if you're anywhere remotely interested in distilling. It is the guy who did the Homebrew Center, Still in the Clear. He has a George Washington rye recipe, and he sells all the kits so you can take all the grains and make your own recipes.
Yeah, I don't have the time or patience to do that.
I'm not going to dive into that. I
Yeah.
got too many hobbies as it is.
Same here. Oh, look who's here. What up, T?
Hey, buddy, what's going
Howdy.
on?
Not much.
What's up, T? How y'all liking that snow down there? Did you get any of it that far down?
Well, we did.
Did you?
We got about 3. We got 3 inches.
Wow,
Oh,
that's a rare occurrence. That's a rare occurrence for Florida that far down to see snow.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Well, I lived in Phoenix when it was over 110 for 29 days. It had broke the previous record, and now I have lived in Florida where it has snowed. I'm getting ready to fixing to go to California to get them some freaking rain.
What the hell are you going out there for? You going out there for training or something?
I'm going to bring them rain. I brought amazing heat to Arizona.
Oh, okay.
Snow
Yeah.
in Florida.
Oh, okay.
California.
I got you. Yeah, you know what? They could use that right about now.
I'm going to try to put myself on the ballot for running for governor of California.
Don't you have
Really?
to live there like a year first?
Pardon?
Don't you have to live there for so long first?
I'm not exactly sure, but they can't deny me because I'm an American citizen with an extended background in Homeland Security and being able to communicate with people and have an ear to what the people want and not to be corrupt like the rest of the politicians
Oh.
are.
You'll never get voted in then, because that's not what they want there apparently.
Yeah.
Well,
Apparently,
T,
voting Gavin in, so they must not want what you're offering.
well, T, let me ask you. Now that Tom Homan's the borders are, would it be fun to be back working for the Border Patrol?
I would go back tomorrow. I would just put everything that I had, what I needed in a bag, put this place on hold, and leave tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I bet you would, man. No joke.
All
Now
right.
that you guys will have the actual freedom to do your job.
Exactly. You know. Yeah, it's they're leaving on their own. They're actually having people self-deporting.
Yeah.
Hey, as of today, well, as of the announcement already, 700 and I can't remember the exact number have already been arrested, and they started 2 hours after Trump was sworn in.
Well, that's the bad ones. They know they're going after
Yeah.
all the bad ones first, and then they're going to get the good. Then the rest of the poor souls who thought they could come here and just live for free.
Yeah, they've caught a bunch of them at the border already, standing in a line waiting to get across.
They caught two Russian guys with the Wagner movement, $4,000 in cash, and a couple of drones.
Yep.
What are they going to do?
I don't know, but did y'all hear how many damn pardons that Biden fucking gave out?
Yeah, he gave out a lot. But
Over 8,000 pardons.
But I heard that Trump is going back through them and denying some of them, and they're really upset about that. So,
Well, I hope he denies the one on Liz Cheney, Nancy Pelosi.
Fauci.
Yeah. I hope he goes back and redoes that shit.
Tell them appointments are canceled. That's yeah.
I really would like to know why all these individuals have a pardon on anything that they ever did, but they have never been brought to charges. So what can be found against them?
You know, all that does is show that you are guilty as hell of something. But you know what he did not do, though? He did not pardon himself. He pardoned everybody else, but he did not pardon himself.
Can he do that though?
I don't know if he can. I don't know
I
that he
think
has to.
I think a president can be held without, and him being a vice president. So those two things can, and I'm not,
Well, the thing of it is, if he's pardoned everybody else that is guilty, and they know they're guilty, why the hell did he need to even pardon himself? You know what I'm saying? Everybody else already got out scot-free. They're damn sure not going to rat on him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He feels like he's got nothing to worry about. So,
There's no one
but yeah,
to the big guy.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, he's got the right to pardon himself. He can do that because even Trump announced that on one of his press conferences today. The president can pardon himself.
Yeah, I don't think he can
That's
punish
not good.
himself.
Don't like it. Too salty tasting.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to dump it out. It's
Hey,
not.
Broken Tool. I heard you
Yeah.
talking about those torpedo heaters, right?
Yeah.
So it's been pretty damn cold down here. You know, we've been getting into 30s, and then we've been having some. The wind down here always blows, so 10
Oh yeah,
miles
that
an
makes it
hour,
just terrible. Just
10
Oh,
miles
God,
an hour, and those goobers ran the damn torpedo heater out. Well, there's only one spout for the gas cans for 3 gates. So they're like, yo, Hetzler, what are we going to do, dog? We can't just dump the gas in there. I said, well, the diesel. I said, not a problem. Who's got an empty water bottle or empty Gatorade bottle? They said, huh? I said, watch. I cut the bottom of it out, cleaned it out, wiped everything out of it to make sure there was no more
You
diesel in
and
there,
made a fun and made a
and made
funnel.
a funnel. And they're like, holy shit, where'd you learn that kind of stuff?
it's called common.
Dude, I grew up in the country. We used to have to fill our lawnmowers when we didn't have a
Yeah.
damn funnel. It's pretty easy, actually. I mean,
So
they don't take a rocket scientist to figure that shit out.
what'd you make a funnel out of?
I made a funnel out of a water bottle.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
they're like,
2-liter bottles make even bigger funnels.
but Broken Tool, you are right. Them damn things, you'll be smelling diesel. Like I came home the other night and I'm like, what the hell? Why does it smell diesel? It was on my pants because I was near the heater, blowing down up in the heater.
Yeah.
You know what though? I'd rather smell like diesel and freeze my ass off
Yeah.
all day long.
Other options.
They make a washer and dryer to clean them damn pants.
Yeah,
Still, that's
That's the way I look at it.
yeah, they do. But I'll tell you, I got one of those. I got a heater buddy that runs off of propane.
Oh, the
And I
Mr.
brought it-
Heater Buddy.
Oh, the
yeah,
little
those
Mr.
are
The little
real good.
Mr. Buddy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got one of the bigger ones, but I ran that in my trailer when I lived in my trailer to make sure that I had enough heat built up so my pipes wouldn't freeze.
Yeah.
Just as an extra insurance. And that thing ran clean. I didn't have any problems. I'm not.
Yeah, I heard a lot of good stuff about the Mr. Buddy ones, and I think some of them you can actually hook them up to a propane line instead of having to use the little campfire.
You can.
Exactly, because when I bought mine, it was like a little package deal. It came with the bag, the adapter hose, and everything. So it was cheap too. I think I got it for like $79 on a sale.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most of these camper van guys, that's what they do, is they get the little Mr. Buddies, but they get the bigger propane tanks like you get on your grill and shit like that.
Yeah, 20
And they'll-
pounder.
Yeah, and they'll pipe it into that so they don't have to worry about them little green canisters running out all the damn time.
And they do make a refill kit for those little green canisters there, bro.
Yes, they do.
You know that.
Yes, they do.
It's pretty neat. I'm gonna get one so I can utilize it.
Here's the one I got, the
they
Ryobi
got these?
propane one. Yeah, that's the smaller Mr. Buddy one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the small one.
Yeah,
That's
the single burner.
$80 one.
yeah, that's the
Yeah.
Ryobi one that I got.
Yeah.
30,000 BTU on low, 60,000 on high.
Oh hell yeah!
That's what
Shit.
mine was an 80,000 that I had. It was a Pro, Dyna Pro or something like that.
Yeah. That's where I mounted it in the shop, up on a shelf.
Oh,
And
that's
then I
cool.
got a box fan up in the ceiling to kind of help circulate it and stir all the heat down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Hey, was it the Florida sun melt 99% of all y'all snow today?
It did a great deal of it, but now we've got the water that's standing water, which we get a lot of down here, and that's icing over real quick because
Oh, y'all gonna be down below freezing again tonight?
it's freezing right now, Bubba.
Oh, really? I didn't know. I didn't. Damn, that's crazy to hear Florida's gonna have 2 damn nights in the freezing, especially in Panama City.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, it was crazy because Pinks, you've been up north before. Broken Tool, you've been up north or you live up north, correct, sir?
Yeah, he lives in Arkansas.
Oh, he lives in Arkansas, so he would know. But this little 3 inches down here, it shut the town down today.
Oh, I bet it did.
Well,
I bet
here-
y'all store
I mean,
didn't have
here's-
no bread, eggs, milk, nothing.
Yeah.
Well, you couldn't
Well, I
get
don't know
those
about
because
eggs.
they were
I
all
got a
sold
rude
out.
awakening when I went to buy eggs this week. I didn't buy eggs. Just put it like that.
Well, I knew they were going up in price after the bird flu thing, and they had to kill over half the crop in Alabama of chickens.
I don't understand that because Alabama's not the only fucking chicken farmer, egg farmers in the country. So I don't know why the
Yes.
prices would go up.
Guess where we get our eggs from?
Well, you live in Alabama. That's kind of obvious.
But guess what? Alabama is not the only state that had that problem. It happened.
Fucking
all
Arkansas's
over.
got so many goddamn chicken farms, dude. It's unreal.
Yep.
The
There's
problem
a lot.
is almost all of them got hit by bird flu.
Yeah, I heard there was just a mass wave of bird flu that mysteriously came out of nowhere.
Yep.
Yeah, but they got so many private farms down there, which are not really private farms. It's just so many people in Arkansas that just has, I don't know, 40, 50, 60 chickens, and they sell freaking eggs right on the side of the damn road to you.
Yeah,
And
that they do.
I mean, they can't eat all them damn eggs, so they sell them, and the damn dozens are they sell them really fucking cheap too, man.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you
Yeah,
what I
actually,
bought.
someone right
Store-bought
down the
ones.
road from me does that.
Store bought ones
You
are
know, I mean,
expensive.
he'll have like 60 chickens, but you know,
It
I
also
bought
didn't
egg
help
beaters.
that. So at our Walmart last time when I went to buy eggs last week, it took me a good 15 minutes to find 12 eggs that weren't broken
Wow.
because they'd all been frozen in the trucks because
oh,
it got so cold. The trucks
Oh well,
froze.
yeah. Once they freeze, you got to throw them in the garbage. They ain't worth shit.
They froze and they all cracked.
yeah,
Well, let me tell you, if you're having a hard time finding eggs, let me tell you where to go get them. Most people don't buy them there. Don't know why, but I do. Dollar General. They always fucking have eggs.
yeah. I have no problem finding eggs. I know where they're at. I ain't
I know
buying
where
them.
they're at. They're just
Yeah.
expensive right now.
Yeah,
Well,
it
I'll
was
tell you, I bought egg beaters.
$7.98 is what I saw.
How
The
much?
ones they had in
Much?
stock.
How much was there?
$7.98.
For
You know what? I haven't bought any in a little
Regular
while, so I don't know
size
what the price is.
well, shit,
Yeah,
I just
not
bought
jumbo or anything like medium eggs or
the
large
jumbos.
eggs.
I bought 12 a dozen of jumbos, and it only cost me like $4.
Yeah,
Last
that's what I did like 2 weeks ago. That's why I was so
That was last week.
much in shock when I saw $7.98.
Yeah. I bought egg beaters, to be honest with you.
I buy so that we eat so many eggs around here. I always buy 3 dozen a month.
I used to, but we stopped going through them as much because I quit doing boiled eggs every morning.
Well, we don't do boiled eggs. We cook a lot of cornbread, and because one thing is like we eat a lot of, especially in the wintertime, we eat a lot of stew and a lot of homemade soups and stuff like that. And I don't like crackers in my soup because it gets too damn soggy and shit. I prefer cornbread in my soup and in my stews and stuff like that. So I make
is
a lot of
what it
cornbread.
is. Yeah.
It must feel better on your gums, you fucking hillbilly with no teeth.
Yeah.
I got your no teeth hanging low, motherfucker. Bitch.
I was going to say something earlier, and of course, pretty much everyone here understands this. But yeah, whenever it gets nasty down south like that, so it snows, not a big deal. But then it melts, and then you get a layer of ice underneath it because it freezes again, and now you got an inch of ice.
We got that going on right now.
Yep.
Because we still got snow all over the fucking place. It only got up to like 35 degrees today, so it was only like
just
warm
enough
down there.
to give you an ice layer underneath it. That's what it did, right?
yeah, that's what it's doing. Been doing that here all day. Because hell, it started freezing again before dark got here. So
I
it's
feel
supposed to be
bad
down
to
to
see
16. Supposed to be down to 16 tonight. So
And
yeah,
like,
whatever's
I don't
out
know
there
if
is gonna
they
be hard.
froze in the trucks so much on the way. I think they froze sitting in the truck outside the Walmart waiting to be brought in.
That's the truck. That's the truck driver's fault because he didn't adjust his damn thermal key.
No. You're not listening. When they're sitting there with the doors open, waiting to be brought in. That is the damn. Walmart.
Yeah, that's Walmart's unloaders.
Yeah, that's exactly what I think happened.
Yeah.
Generally, when you're inside a reefer unit, it's not going to get colder than what it's set to, even if it's cold outside. But it was like, really, really fucking cold.
Oh yeah, it was really, really cold here last night. I think it got down to 12,
Yeah.
and then tonight it's supposed to get down to 16.
I think Monday when I got out to do stuff is 10 degrees.
Tonight's only
Damn.
supposed to get down to what does it say here?
I just
19
checked.
tonight.
Oh, we're going to be 26 finally, not in the teens. So
Wow.
Whew.
Hell, my
Yeah,
brother down there in Warner Robins, right below Macon. Hell, they got 5 inches of snow. He's down there out in the damn yard building a snowman. He goes, "Do you know how often we get snow down here? Never." He said, "I'm playing in this shit." I said,
Yeah.
"Man, you're 64 years old." He goes, "Fuck it, I'm still a kid."
yeah,
Hey, Broken
We
Tool, I'm
didn't
sorry.
get-
Where are
we
you
just
at
got
in
cold.
Arkansas? You above Little
Fort
Rock?
Smith.
Oh, are you Fort Smith? You're down
Fort
the
Smith.
corner
Yeah, I
then.
know where that's at.
He's down the
Yeah,
corner.
because you was talking about Boonville. I'm like, the only way to get to Boonville is if you're going to Boonville. You don't accidentally get to Boonville.
Well, you
No,
go,
because a lot of the homesteaders I watch, probably about 6 or 7 of them, they all live in Boonville or right around Boonville.
Really?
Every single one of them.
Holy,
Well, that's
Holy
good.
That's what I was gonna
place.
tell you, the
Maybe
channels-
around there.
Yeah, the channels. One of them is called SLR. It's called Simple Life Proclaim. That's one of the channels. The other one's called Come On Homesteading. I could give you more and more and more,
Hey,
but
Dale.
what I'm saying, yeah,
Hey, Dale.
they all live right around Boonville. I mean, either in Boonville or most of them. A lot of them live right around Mount Magazine.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was my time lately has been in Camden, which is way further south than you are, and nowhere near the. You're almost in Oklahoma.
Yeah, actually, I'm in Oklahoma, but whenever I walk out my front porch, I see Fort Smith.
Yeah, yeah. So
Gotcha.
you're way over there. So
Yeah.
my Arkansas trips have all been to Camden, which is just southwest of Little Rock, a little way, about an hour.
Mhm.
Well, BBQ just brought in here something good. 42 degrees if they're hot, if they're keeping them to keep them from freezing.
Yeah.
So that's good stuff. Downhill Daddy, good to see you in here, buddy.
What's up,
Dale.
DD? What's up, Barbecue Mike? How y'all doing,
Dale
fellas?
says he's got -6 to 35 with the wind chill.
Holy
got,
shit! Better,
yeah.
no offense, but better you than me. Fuck, that's what I'm down here dealing with. Is cold enough. I don't want that shit.
North. He's way up north.
That shit.
Yeah, that's
I'll
cold though, brother. Woo.
I have to start wearing underwear that kind of cold weather.
Shit, dude, you wouldn't believe how
Yeah.
I'm dressed like
Well,
a fucking
that's
Eskimo
what I
right now.
said.
What are you talking about?
That's what I said earlier. It's like I had to wear long johns at work, and I work in the office. It's cold.
Yeah.
Dude, I've had long johns on now for a week. What are you talking about?
Well,
Shit.
we can.
I can't
we
stand the
can-
cold weather, man.
we
I
can
hate it.
We can thank Salty for his driving a truck that had no emissions diesel, and we all ate out of McDonald's styrofoam things with Big Macs.
I can promise you, none of my trucks ever had emissions bullshit. That shit, my shit was rolling always.
Rolling black.
Okay, you got to remember, I was
coal,
owner operator though. I was allowed to do whatever I needed to do to my truck. I didn't work for a company or nothing like that where
baby. Yeah.
they can't do things to their truck. I can do what I could have done whatever I wanted to my truck.
Hell yeah.
There's a big difference there.
Hey, did y'all hear about that too? Let's go to that emissions thing. So there's a bunch of firefighters going into California to try to help them with the fires. They wouldn't let them in because the trucks were too damn old. Mike, you have brought that up in previous episodes of live shows where certain trucks ain't allowed in California because of their emissions. They wouldn't allow these fire trucks to get in there because
Yeah.
of the emissions.
That's ridiculous. That is
Yeah.
stupid and ridiculous.
Yeah, and you know why? Because they want the city to burn. They're trying to get as much government money as they can. They want it to burn.
Well, I think that Salty, you're wrong in that case because I think it's developers and real estate people that want to come in and do land grabs and buy
Yeah.
and sell high.
Well,
I
that's
think
another
this-
thing too. But the government, California's is there are everybody knows California has done spent their money stupidly, and now they're about broke. They don't have the
Oh.
money to do the things that they need to do because they have done pissed all their money away, and now they need their another. They need their Trump was even talking about it. They need their government subsidy from the government to help them with this, and Trump said no, it's not going to happen that way.
Are you talking about Governor Newscam?
Yeah, that fucking
Yeah,
Gavin
no,
Newsom.
yeah.
It ain't just Gavin Newsom though. It's also that damn lady that's in charge of
Yeah.
water or whatever her damn name is. I can't remember what her. She's been in the news here lately. Because they said 2 days after the fire started, she got on a plane and flew to Australia or wherever the hell that was to watch this
Got
dude
him.
get.
She would
You
flew
know,
to Ghana. Yeah.
and so they're giving her shit. So I can promise you, they will not revote that bitch back in office. You can bet your ass on that.
We'll see. Hey, we lost Broken Tool.
Yep.
What do you have to go to bed?
I don't know. He didn't say nothing.
Yeah, that's all they want. Even like I said, Trump was even talking about that shit today. He talked about a lot of things. If people just go back to listen to what his speech today, he was talking about a lot of things. He said, I showed them how to cure this water problem. He goes, and I didn't even need to show them. He goes, they got a pipeline that runs from Northern California, from Canada, all the way down through. All they got to do is turn the valve on, and they will have all the water they need. But no, they got the valve turned the other way. He said that him and some more representatives from California was going up through California, and they could see all the farms that the grass in the fields were just all brown. He goes, then all of a sudden, you would come up to this one little patch of grass out there, would be just nice, beautiful, plush grass. He goes, but everything around it was all dead.
Do you know why
He
they don't
goes,
turn that pipe on? Because they can't afford the water.
they can't do what now?
They have to pay for that water. If they open up that pipeline, they have to pay for it. And they don't
I
have the
understand
money
they got to pay for it. I understand they got to pay for it.
Pay for it. That's the thing.
No, they would rather blow their money on bullshit out there in California instead of doing the right thing for all the people living there.
That's true.
That pipeline actually comes through Washington too, because Washington sells water to California. Or they used to. I don't think they do it anymore. I think they actually shut it off. They used to sell water to California as well as power, but I think they shut both of those things down.
I didn't know Broken Tool lived so down there in Fort Smith and all that.
Yeah, you could have went and visited him when he was in Texas, because you wouldn't have been that far away from him.
No, I don't believe he was that far away at all, because Oklahoma was only maybe a
Broken Tool
45-minute ride.
He dipped. He's not even in the chat anymore.
Yeah, I wonder what
I got a feeling he don't care for me a whole lot, because a lot of times I'm on here, he just fucking kind of bails.
Right.
I don't know why, but oh well, it is what it is. I'm Keith. I ain't never gonna change. I'm just Keith.
Because you're an abrasive person like me.
I just don't know. I don't know how to be nobody else. I'm just me. You know what I mean? I can't pretend to be somebody else. I'm just me.
Sure, you can. You can pretend.
He did it. I like the way he did that heater thing though, because that way it blows that, because the heat rises to help keep it down.
Yeah. That's actually smart.
That's smart. Yeah, that was smart. And he put it up on a pedestal too, because sometimes that heat just goes right across and it just blows out all over. So that was good work in there. Good thought process in between that one.
Damn, it's cold out here. Why the fuck am I standing outside?
I want to be able to use my garage.
And you got yours all sorted out there, young man, with your problem with your heat thing and your cooler, air conditioner.
That would require me to have to pay somebody to come fix it, and I don't have the money to pay anybody right now.
Oh, okay, I got you. I always fly Mike down. Mike seems to know how to do all that shit. He seems to anyway.
You need certain tools and things that I don't have.
Yeah, that's true.
Shoot.
Well, Mike's garage seems to be a pretty damn good whiz at a lot of different things, so I wouldn't put that past him to know how to fix that kind of shit.
He's pretty fart smeller. I mean, a pretty smart feller.
Yeah. I think Bama said he even got snow, didn't he?
Bama probably got snow. I'm sure he did. He ain't up but an hour, I think, and a half north of me.
I was wanting to get my damn RC cars out today and play with them. I was like, man, I just don't want to have to clean them afterwards. So I didn't take none of them out. You just can't leave all that water on the damn bearings and all the other shit, man. That shit will start rusting up.
I bought bearings from Fast Eddie's. Fast Eddie's is a sealed bearing on both sides. It's shielded. So
yeah. Every one of the bearings in a damn RC car are all sealed. But the still thing is, you don't want all that shit just caking up in there, man. You got to take it all apart and get all that shit out of there. Because you don't want any problems down the road. You know what I mean?
Just steal your mom's hair dryer and blow it in there.
No, I got my own
pressure washer, baby.
There you
Well,
go.
I actually use a water hose to wash my damn RC cars with.
I will too if they're that muddy. Yeah,
In a heartbeat, I do
I
it in a
won't use
heartbeat.
a pressure washer. I was kind of joking about that. That would destroy some things.
Yeah, yeah.
Depends on what pressure it is, I guess. But
But if you're using one of those little electric
if you
pressure
have
washers
like
that you wash your car, you'll be fine with something like that.
you know how you have an airbrush for painting? If they could make like an airbrush sized water pressure, pressure washer for you to.
You know what? Though? Thinking about it, Pinks, I bet they do make something like
They
that.
probably
If
do.
we was to ever go out and research it, we'd probably find that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hell, they make
BBC
every
says
damn thing
Bama-
else.
Yeah, Bama
Oh, that's
says
a lie. They have. Don't say they don't have anything for snow in Seattle because I know they do. They just don't have very much. But I know that they know when it's going to snow or ice, they put that liquid shit on the road that stops it from icing as much.
That's what they've been doing here.
I think the
That-
Puget Sound area has like 3 whole plows
that
between
Brian.
the 2 counties.
I actually seen something on the road today that I didn't think I'd ever see in Georgia. I actually fucking seen salt on the road. I was like, holy shit, I don't think I've ever seen that on Georgia roads.
Damn.
Yeah.
Dale said he's got his little shop. Even if it's 20 degrees outside, he can heat it up with one of them
Yeah, construction. heat.
torpedo
Mine used to do it
tubes.
too, but my dumbass sold it thinking I don't need it anymore because I got the heat pump, which had been working fine. It was just showing no issues until it was working.
It just crapped out.
It just died on.
Now you're just gonna have to get on down Facebook later on at some point in time when the money's right and fucking get you another one just to put back for hard times.
Yeah,
Because you never know when that something might come in handy.
yeah.
Oh,
Man,
Dale's got propane. That's cool.
I just need to get my. I just need to get what I've got fixed, or find out if I have to replace it. If I have to replace it, I'll be pissed.
Yeah, hopefully it's fixable and you don't have to get that. You don't have to endure that
It
fucking
should
cost.
be fixable, but I might have to get the lines changed out to the non. Because they're the. I don't think the lines are the issue. I think it's either the condenser or the evaporator.
Pinks, I wish I could help you out, buddy, but that's one thing I know nothing about is heating and air. I don't know about a damn. I know how to go in there on the thermostat, turn that something up or down, and change the filter. That's about as much as I know about heating and air.
I know a little bit about it. I know how to mess with it. I tried, because like with air conditioning on cars, I could fix those no problem most of the time, unless like the compressor's bad or it needs a new evaporator, and then I replace them.
Yeah.
But I don't have all the tools I need to do. Like a home system. I have a vacuum, but I don't have a way to test for leaks. I don't have a way to figure out.
Oh, you don't have gauges or none of that?
I have the gauges, but I don't know how to leak tester. I don't own a leak tester.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Buy
I got
one
you.
of those cheap ones, but I know they think there's a leak everywhere. What up, Steve Fox? Like
What up,
the really
Steve Fox?
we'll think there's a leak when there's not. They'll just beep at everything. So I don't want to try, because you got those you can check to see if you can find a leak. So, and if it's a condenser in one of the inside units, I can replace that. If it's in the if it's the compressor or something in the main unit, I can replace those pieces. But,
Well, let me ask you this: since you got 2 cars out there, does both of them got antifreeze in them?
yeah, they do.
Okay, I'll just ask because I know you drove both of them on the track, so that's why I was asking because we know what happened. We know what happened to the damn
The
intercooler on the Mustang. So
the intercooler on the what do you call it? The supercharger had antifreeze in it at one point, but then as I drained it out and refilled it with ice over and over and over again, it became all water.
yeah, just
That
diluted the
wasn't
shit
for the
down.
boat.
Didn't it?
That was for the only for the Whipple.
Hey,
So-
Justin, I met some folks today when I was out on the beach. It was they were from Seattle.
I do not know a Jared Meckelston. Sorry, I don't let people up I don't know.
Never heard of that name myself.
Me either. Never heard of it in our chat.
I've never seen it.
So sorry, dude.
It could be one of those damn right wingers
I don't really
or
care.
left wingers.
I don't know them. Whether they're right wing, left wing, doesn't matter to me. What matters is I don't know them.
Yeah, we don't want to have a issue where there was some of the live streams where private parts
Yeah.
were shown, and
I know one thing though. We now know we only have two genders in the United States. I know that.
yeah.
There was
Well,
executive order. There was executive order signed to that shit that we will only recognize two genders.
well, the one thing that I really like that he had said about hiring in the federal government is he's getting rid of the diversity, inclusion, and all that stuff, which is great because unfortunately it does meddle with the system. But he
Yep.
wants to go back to a merit-based system of what you actually have done and bring to the table. So much of what I have seen in the government in the the last 8 years, really, was people getting hired beyond their means just because they fit a certain demographic to to balance things out, which was ridiculous when you don't have the qualifications nor do you have the experience to do it. They just had a really good resume and filled the shoes and had a good interview.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to see that that's going away too. You know,
Yeah,
One
that
thing.
should never have happened because you should always get a job based on what you can do,
well,
not
you
Your
know,
who you
experience.
are.
well, another thing is they never check with like the references of the individuals to say, hey, listen, how's Hetzler? Hetzler says he did X, Y, Z. Did Hetzler do X, Y, Z? Ah, cool. Oh, Hetzler didn't do X, Y, Z. Why would he say that? Oh, because he was there when I did it. You know, that type of deal. So something along them. So it's all good. We'll see how things turn around. And I'm a Christian male, and I do believe there's only two genders. You're born male, you're born female. And if you want to be something else along the way, that's fine. But your birth certificate still states male or female. There's not all this in between and all these pronouns to be put out.
The way I look at
For
it,
things.
God made Adam and Eve. He didn't make
Yeah,
Adam and Eve and whatever the hell that other thing is.
yeah, I know. Yeah, I know exactly what you're speaking on. But we don't need. There's a big thing too. I don't know if you've seen it, Pinks, or if anybody else in the live stream has seen it. Maybe Broken Tool has, because it sounds like he says that it works in an office environment also, where you get John J. Smith, he, him, they, or whatever. They put pronouns underneath of their names. So.
Yeah.
I know Bama probably when he gets his emails, he probably doesn't do that type of thing either. He's just very strict to the point. This is
Emma
Bama,
was born
bitch.
a lesbian, and you can't talk him out of it.
Hell no. I was born a lesbian too. I like pussy as much as the next lesbian.
Yeah, got your liquor license.
But I like
Hell yeah.
when he was typing, and instead of saying a lesbian and, it says lesbian.
Yeah, lesbian.
Well, I'm not sure what a lesbian
Hey,
is, so that must be
hey, well,
Well,
Bama
you
is
got to
very.
you got to remember he's from Alabama. He don't know no better.
Bama has a lot of other skills than writing and vocabulary in his
He's
in his
not well.
toolbox. He is very versed in a lot of other things that does not require him to be very proficient at writing in the English language to a degree
I just
that
think
would
it's
be
funny.
college level.
No.
Well, you also got to think about it. He spent his whole life tasting cigars.
Ain't
Think about
nothing
that.
wrong with that.
Think about
Hey,
that.
well,
Yeah,
Salty,
he's
that
begging
ain't no
all
that
right,
not,
so he
hey,
He's
ain't,
and Clinton were
ain't
good
as bad
buddies,
as
then, I
yours.
guess.
Tasting chimichanga.
he's used to having round things in his mouth. He's just been he's been
Well, he's not struggling like a tit. Street Fox, good to see you in here tonight. Downhill, same for you, brother. I'm glad to see
What
y'all in
is
here.
college? That's collage, man.
That's a place now, Bama, that you go to learn everything that is not about America and that we are so bad in our lives by thinking that this country was built a certain way when it was really built the certain way to put other things in place.
there you
So,
go, barbecue Mike. Hell yeah.
Now you talking. I'm sure everybody going to Ford Takeover is going to love to hear that
Yeah.
because I think T. Hester was there when you was actually cooking the last time, and he actually got to taste that stuff firsthand.
I would
Bro.
love for that to happen.
Bro,
Especially in
that shit
September.
was
That
so
is
damn
prime.
good.
September is prime smoking barbecue time.
Damn right it is.
It's later in the year. It's not nearly as hot usually.
No, sir.
So it's nice to be outside. Like last September it was a little warm here, but it wasn't sweltering. It was
I
Baby
have to-
girl.
but we didn't get really nice until October, so you were taught common sense. I'm sorry. I don't know if you know that, but common sense aren't taken as currency anymore.
Well, you can read all about it in my new book that should be published soon. Common Sense has left America by Ted Hensler.
Yeah, but there's one thing you got to understand there, Bama. You cannot be taught common sense. You have to be born with that shit or
no,
develop it over time. You cannot be taught common sense.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry.
think you can be taught common sense. It helps if your parents use it and then teach you to use it, whether they directly teach you or not. But
See,
you learn it. You aren't just born with it. You learn it.
It's a perishable skill that's just not taught these days. Everything is just expected because we have such a society that is now me, now instant gratification.
Yep, exactly. 100%. You're right about that.
You know, I hate to say it, but there's other countries I've been to that I prefer the way they do things over the way we do them here now.
Oh, I won't disagree with that either.
Hey, are you?
And I will say that, unfortunately for me, most of my family, my extended family, is gone now. They've passed. But like I've been in other countries where, say, New Year's in China, their New Year's, everybody goes home. Everybody goes home. The country basically shuts down for a week and a half. And everybody goes home to be with their family. And you spend days with the family, going to every family member's house for breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Yeah, you were telling me about that because of your girlfriend that
That
you had
was
over there. I
pretty
remember
amazing.
you speaking upon that about how they would go from house to house.
Oh, it was awesome. It was
Yeah.
good and bad all at the same time because you drank at every single meal, including breakfast.
Yeah.
Whew. New
Hey,
Year's.
Bama, let me just tell you because I don't want you to feel excluded. English is my second language. Bad English is my first.
Hell,
So I think
100%.
you fall
I
in the
agree.
same type of line with that.
I don't speak English. I speak Americanese.
Americanese.
Not me. I speak redneck knees.
It's very
Actually-
similar to American.
Actually, Salty does a lot of speaking on his knees. That's $5.
He's
That's just $5.
not actually on his knees. He's just really short.
That's funny as hell, T. But
You guys, I tell you what. I thought maybe we might get a little Sublime in here, but he ain't shown up yet. So
he's probably busy waxing Kim's car.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
that's an awesome car. So
Hey, let me ask you a question. I gotta look it up, and I haven't looked it up. I think you might be in the know. Major General. Is that like how many stars is that?
2.
2? Yeah. It was funny. I had a Major General the other day, and he's coming through, and me and him just started talking, chopping it up per se, and laughing and having a good time. Very, very nice
let me
guy.
tell you
Yeah.
something, T. If you want to remember how many stars a general is, remember this really quick thing is be my little general.
Uh-huh.
Brigadier, major, lieutenant, and then general.
Okay.
That's 1, 2, 3, and 4 star.
Copy
That's
that.
how they taught it to us in basic training. Seriously.
Be my little general.
Yep. Brigadier, major, lieutenant, general. So
Copy
it's
that.
brigadier general, major general, lieutenant general, general. And then there's the 5-star general, which there's usually only one of those.
Yeah.
So,
Copy that. Thank you.
And a lot of times there's only one, and that's the president. And that's kind of not a real commission, but there's not always a 5-star general in the militaries.
Right.
You know, because that's really hard to obtain. At least it used to be.
Dale says he doesn't speak; he just types everything. So
I just type everything.
He's got spell check.
Yeah. You know, it's amazing that spell check is in every app you use, and people still screw shit up on Facebook and other. And I'm like, does
I'm
your
one of
spell
them.
check not work?
I'm
Or you just
100% guilty.
when it shows up?
But you know, for me, I think spell check is also making America dumber because
It is.
there are words these days I'm like, I should be able to spell that,
I
Yeah.
can't spell those.
you know? But spell check
Most
does
of the
it for
time,
me
if I
so
misspell
often.
something, it's me typing too fast and I put letters out of order, and it'll catch that and I fix it. But I usually proofread everything I send, other than unless it's like an instant chat text, like on Facebook, I'll type
Uh-huh.
something out and then I'll look at it before
Yeah.
I send it. But every now and then I'll catch myself sending it and then going, oh crap, and then having to go in and
Yeah,
edit because I
exactly.
saw it, but my brain didn't catch it quick enough. I
Oh,
have to go edit.
Dale says he doesn't have spell check. He's got a secretary to do all this stuff for him, it seems. He kind of
That's got to be nice.
he kind of so he dictates it.
He's a dictator.
See, that's the opposite of Bama. He's a dictator.
Well,
Whichever.
that's the opposite of a lesbian dictator.
That's true.
Do you work tomorrow, T?
No, I'm off tomorrow. This is my long week. That's why I'm able to get on here because sometimes it depends upon where I'm at. But lately, I've been on the road a lot.
On the road again.
And so they've been making me a police unit, or I've been a security unit, exterior security lead. So it's been good.
I went to a gun show this last weekend and on Saturday, and they had some belly bands there. I finally bought one that actually fits me and holds my gun perfectly. Oh my god, it is so nice.
Nice.
Because my holster sucks and it profiles too badly. Because I can't do the interior. Inside the pants, too uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But
Dale, Dale
profiling.
says I'm the new Hitler. Dale, it's too funny. I get messages from the Air Force, text messages, or if they give me a voicemail, I look at the you can look to read it to you, read it back. Hello, death of Hitler. You have a new message from Air Force Base, stuff like that. So it's like crazy. Yeah, death
I
of
might be
Hitler.
coming off the truck depending on other job. You looking at changing jobs there, Mike? I know you're getting tired of the whole trucking thing and being gone from home all the time. I understand that.
Maybe he might be going to do like dispatch and logistics for the vehicles and such.
Yeah.
I know. I got tired of being out on the road.
I would have.
I'm gonna tell you, after so many years, man, I got tired of it.
If you're married and stuff, and you got family at home, or just you want to do something at home, you've got he's got his project car, but you're gone all the time. I couldn't do it. I mean, it was bad enough when I traveled with my old job, and I'd be gone for weeks at a time, mostly to other countries. And I enjoyed it, but hated it at the same time. And I don't miss it at the same time. Now
it's a love-hate.
It is. I do miss travel, but I don't miss it because I love being home every night. Like the weeks I have to go to Camden, I hate being gone. For one, because we drive for 7-8 hours to get there and back, and two, they're long days. It's not like it was when I traveled with my old company, because we'd be gone for 2-3 weeks at a time. We'd fly where we get to, and we'd party every night.
Oh hell yeah!
Damn right.
Hey, Barbecue Mike,
too old for that.
Don't get that job Salty took when he got out of the trucking. So don't go into the planting tulips aspect of the job.
Putting tulips on the organ?
On big organ, on major organs, yeah. So don't fall for that. Hey, we'll get you a job planting tulips.
Do you want roses on the hearth or tulips on the organ?
That's a good one.
Damn. I have to care about
I don't remember exactly how that goes. It's something like I bring her roses to put on the hearth so I can get tulips on the organ.
Oh man.
That's an old one. I learned that one back when I was in like junior high.
Hell yeah.
So that is before a lot of people were born. Like
Yes,
most of the people
sir.
I work with, other than the bosses and our IT guy who's like older than me. And he's a former Marine, so no taste.
Mike, are you talking about another job at the same company you work for? Or are you talking about a different company?
Company I work for?
No, Mike. I'm talking about Mike coming off the road.
Oh, I don't know. From what I heard, Salty does a really good job planting tulips on everything.
Yeah.
That's how he affords to feed that dog chicken and rice.
Yep.
Hey, tell you what, goddamn groceries keep going up. I'm gonna start thinking some damn creative ways to do that. That shit's expensive. I'm gonna tell you.
And you only use breast meat because that's what your doctor told you.
Yeah, and I only buy the grass fed beef or the free range chicken meat. Hell yeah, that shit's expensive, boy, and they are proud of that shit. Trust me.
One of those big pallets of the boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and I don't know how I'm going to cook it tomorrow because it's not going to be on the grill because it's too fucking cold out there.
Well, you just put it on there, then go back in the house and put a timer on it. You got a thermometer? You got one of those digital thermometers?
Okay, so that's the way I do it even when it's warm. It is too cold for me to go out there and do that right now. For one, I just don't feel like doing it. And I'm one-handed. I can't use both arms, so it makes it harder.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So I will probably do them the same way with barbecue sauce in the oven, and they will turn out almost as good.
Fuck, there's a rare right there. Goddamn.
Not quite. There's a rare. Is that what I just heard?
Yeah, there's a rare right there. Hell yeah.
Is that a purple?
I'm playing wow. There's a rare out here in the middle of the fucking water and a big ass shark I'm going after.
Is that a purple?
What, the rare?
Yeah.
Well, you don't designate them by rare purples or whatever. You designate whatever you loot from them. And I didn't get shit. So
okay. You're talking a rare.
Yeah, a rare monster.
A rare monster. Okay. Yeah. I thought you meant a rare item.
Oh no, out here, where I'm at now, that's the whole premise of this place out here. It's called Serene Isle. Yeah. And you're out here. This whole place is built for you to gear up to go raid. So everything out here is usually 99% of everything you get is all epic items, all purple epics.
Yeah.
And some is just, some's got better stats on it than others. And now they've made the epic items where you can upgrade the epic items. So say if it drops at a 597, well, you can upgrade it 8 more times. So 8 times 3 is what? 36?
Cheat. It's not a game.
Or 24?
It's just a cheat. I can't play that shit. It's just cheating. Hey, Barbecue Mike, you're not an owner. You drive a company truck, don't you? Pretty sure he does. He drives somebody else's truck. Somebody's typing. Oh, you're playing well.
Yeah, I'm typing to a buddy of mine. He's going to show me where there's a vendor over here that I didn't know was here. There's a quartermaster here, and I didn't know there was a quartermaster here.
I'm a dime master, not a quartermaster.
Yeah, I didn't even know there was a quartermaster here.
Company driver. Yeah, okay.
Damn, they are a quartermaster here. Look at that motherfucker.
Well, my question is, what kind of job are you looking at? What is the other job? What type of job is it? Is it like a dispatch? Or, something that still deals with driving, or is it something completely different? You got them loud ass fucking keys like mine.
Yeah.
What is it, fucking blues or something?
so what now?
What are those, like cherry switches?
What, you talking about my keyboard?
Uh-huh.
It's just a regular standard keyboard. I just order I order special keyboards. It's got, all the letters and numbers on them. They're really, really big. Because of my eyesight.
Like mine's noisy as hell too, but they're Cherry MX fucking blue, I think, that are the noisy ones. And at the time I bought it, which was over 10 years ago, I wanted that. Now I wish I had a quiet keyboard. I could have bought it with like the quiet keys, and they would have worked just as well.
Oh, mine was nice and quiet when I first got it about 6.5 years ago.
Oh, see,
Mine's old as hell, wore out.
Worked just as well as they did the day I bought it. It's been 10, 15 years ago that I bought it. Well, no, it's not 15. It's got to be like at least 11 because I bought it before I met my wife.
Yeah, see, my keyboard, I can't use a keyboard that lights up like that because of my eyesight. So
if I don't want it to.
Yeah, mine is just my keys. Yeah, my keyboard is black, but all my keys are white. But they got really big. Hold on, hell, I'll just show you. Hold on a second.
My landscaping bill. What are you talking about, Sublime?
I'll let you see just how big the writing is on here.
Yeah, you got the big letters. I just know where the letters are for the.
Yeah, they're fucking huge, man. See how big they are?
Oh yeah, like an old keyboard, like a classic IBM.
Yeah. I love these type of keyboards. I got a super badass keyboard up there in the closet, brand new, still in the box, that all lights up and all that kind of shit. But the letters and numbers are really small and the symbols, and I can't fucking see them on the keyboard.
Yeah. I got a lot of people in the bushes. I don't have that many. There's 9 people in here. Let's see, Dell's, Street Fox, you, that's 3. Barbecue Mike's 4. Who else? Street Fox is 5. If David's still in here, that's 6. I don't know who else is in here.
I have you up on my TV also.
Oh, that's so I probably have. Well, no, see, Ted. So you're one. So you're another one but I have it up on my TV as well, and it counts that. That is one, but it counts that for the number that StreamYard shows me, but it doesn't count it for watch hours because it's me.
Fucking
Now,
versatility.
You can count it because you're not me.
I do not want goddamn versatility.
Well, that's too bad.
Yeah, they're only offering one set of boots in this damn vendor. So
What are they? Fucking Uggs?
no, they're nice ass boots, but it's just got one of the wrong stats.
Get up on this panel so I can go get me something else to drink.
It's not the wrong stats, but it's just
Not the ones you want.
no. I'd rather have damn mastery and damn haste on them instead of versatility.
What up, Sublime?
What's up?
Basically, your pot intake. That's what's up.
A little bit. So when I made that comment, there was 11, and all of a sudden it dropped to 9. They're like, "Oh shit, we've been discovered."
We've been found out. Well, we had BPG there. He left without even saying goodbye, and I was sad by that because I didn't.
There's Watergate, and then there's Bush's Gate.
Yes,
I was wondering about the landscaping. I was like looking at the ruts in my yard and shit. That'd be expensive.
Yeah, I was trying to come up with a creative way to say it, but I figure a couple 10mm shots would make it a little bit better.
Yeah.
Man, look at that storage shed I got right there and how empty it is. God, it was beautiful right then. Now it's full. It's completely full. And I had green grass. I don't have that right now either. I got frozen tundra out there. Not snow, not ice, just frozen ground.
My son-in-law, who lives in Mobile, Alabama, down by the coast, got 6-7 inches of snow yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, hold
I
on.
got 3 inches here. Pink. Sublime, I got 3 inches in Panama City.
Look at that. Bama's showing snow too.
You got 3 inches of what, T?
Hold on.
You
Look
know
at
what I'm
this.
talking about?
Look at this.
City,
That's
Florida.
Bama. That is Bama's house.
Woo! Everybody's getting the snow. You're all welcome. Sorry I
Yeah,
didn't put a
no.
bow on it for you.
Look, there's some things friends can share. There's other things we don't want you to share. Keep that
But
shit
the
at
only
your
thing
house.
about this is, though, I will sniff it all up by in the morning.
Yeah.
He's gonna snort that out. That's his cocaine he dropped all over the place.
Yes.
There was a truckload of cocaine came by and blew up, and that's
Hey,
what happened.
Bama. You know what that looks like? Salty throwing up after a good Saturday night on the job.
Yes.
Damn.
Ouch. I do like that. Those lights are. I like those lights.
Any of you been watching the Barrett Jackson auto auction?
No, I have not.
Yeah,
I
smoke
didn't know.
another
I
one,
didn't
dude.
know. I didn't know it was on.
Yeah, they're at Scottsdale right now. They got a ton of either actual movie cars, the actual Batman car. One of them's going to be up for sale on Saturday. And then if they're not the real ones, they were replicas that were done pretty much identical. And dude, pick a TV show. The car is pretty much there. Well,
A-Team, BJ and the Bear. because
no,
I
that's
know
a truck. We're talking about car.
truck car.
And not Hardcastle McCormick. That one wasn't there, but you
I
know,
said A-Team. The van.
Starsky and Hutch, the original
Yes.
Torino.
yep.
Magnum
Herbie the
TI.
Love Bug, Knight Rider.
Damn, Starsky and Hutch is there.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that's badass. I always
The
loved that damn
Munsters
Torino.
mobiles, both of them, the casket one and the family one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And the hillbilly.
The Hillbillies, Beverly Hillbillies,
The Beverly Hillbillies. The big.
Wow, somebody must have
Jalopy.
died.
the Speed Racer car, Go Speed Racer car was there. That sold for 90,000 yesterday.
Oh, from the movie, because I was going to say that was a cartoon.
Yeah.
Top 5, baby. I love that car.
I had a friend in high school that had the Trino just like Starsky and Hutch, and
Oh,
he
really?
he put $100 on the dash, and you couldn't grab it by the time he hit the second gear. If you grabbed it, it was yours.
I had
Were
somebody
you able
do
to-
that with me in a Porsche one time, and I grabbed it because I was stronger than what that thing could put out at the time.
The A-Team van, I'm not sure if that's there, Mike, or not. They didn't show that one, but they still got other ones that are crossing
Hey,
the
I
block.
wonder about the 1980, what was that, 81 Lamborghini Couchak in Cannonball Run Part 2?
No, because that was, well,
Water.
most of these are TV shows, not movies.
You're talking about the one that's
What
tipped
is
across
it?
the water, right?
Yeah, the white one.
Huh?
Yeah, the
Graham,
Countach 5000.
Graham, Graham.
Yeah.
That was a badass car. That's what made me love that car.
Scooby Doo mobile, that's there.
There's one of those around here too.
Dumb and Dumber.
The Dumb and Dumber dog mobile.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Do they got what's his name? The Pacer there.
Yes,
from
Oh,
The
really?
yes,
Wayne's World.
yes. They had the Wayne's World car. Yep.
So I just saw a mystery machine the other day that was it. The paint job wasn't quite right. It was almost. It said mystery machine on it, but it's a lifted van, and it's pretty cool. It's actually
They even had Buford T. Justice's car there. That one actually went for some good money.
So,
bet it
so my
did.
question is somebody needing so much money for that collection they had, or just what?
Well, no, what happened is the guy that had the collection died, and I guess his wife just said,
Okay.
"Go ahead and sell the collection."
Yep, sell the
Wow.
And a lot of these cars, if they weren't actual ones, he
They were,
had either George Barris or somebody else help him recreate them.
Oh,
Yeah.
no shit.
Damn,
He
nice.
had the original designers redo them.
So is that
Yeah.
on now?
Say what?
Is it on now?
Yeah, it's on FYI channel.
Okay.
Woody, what's up? Woody's garage in the house.
Oh,
So,
the metal?
Woody,
Woody's. What's up, Woody? No way. You know what that?
Pinocchio's. No.
No, that wasn't Pinocchio. That was the Bob Hope freaking golf carts.
Yeah, golf cart. It
Yeah.
goes a lot. It
Yeah.
goes a lot.
I'll be right back, guys.
Bob Hope golf cart.
did they have the damn, what was his name? Tattoo? What show was that? Damn, I can't remember what show he was on. Yeah, did they have his damn little bitty car on there?
Wait, which show?
That was a golf cart from Fantasy
Fa-
Island.
Fantasy Island.
No, that one I did not see. Pinks, question.
Answer?
Your wife's car. That's a silver car that you added pink stripes and pink wheels to, correct?
That is a silver car that she added pink stripes and pink wheels.
That's
to.
what I thought. Okay, I just want to make sure.
It is an Inget-
Boy, he was quick to correct that shit.
Yeah.
No, she added that shit, not me.
Some of it I paid for it, and I got it done for her. But it was all her design. She did what she wanted to it. It's her car.
Gotcha.
But it's an ingot silver car.
Yeah.
Hey, Sublime,
Yo.
your drunken weather is down here. Please come get it.
Oh,
Yeah,
Sorry,
no
bro. He
shit.
gets out of control. I can't control him.
it's no return refund.
Yeah, sorry. We don't accept returns.
Well, you can come get this bastard.
Oh, man.
Yeah, because it's like 17 down here now.
Yeah,
It's
well,
gonna be-
dude,
it's gonna
yesterday
be
the high
fun.
was 1 or 0.
It'll be 13
The high.
down here tonight, Bama.
Yeah, it's kind of funny that it's colder south of me than it is here, because it's 19 here.
Well, because we got a little bit of humidity right now, and that's what makes it so damn cold.
Oh, I ain't got none of that. It's dry here, and every
Oh,
time
it
I
ain't
touch a
dry
dog,
here.
I get an electric shock every time I touch one of my dogs.
I did find out that since I don't live in the north, don't walk around the garage with all that ice on top of that garage
Oh no, no, no,
with
no.
the sun
No,
going out because you will get knocked out.
Yeah, yeah, it's dangerous. It's like,
Yeah.
did you see the? Did anybody see the video of the carport in New Orleans that collapsed?
No,
I
I didn't see that.
Yeah, and it sucks because there's a truck under. They had video of it, and the video camera survived. But it was just it was a home, or it was this guy's dad's office carport. And there was I think a golf cart and a truck under it, and it's just a film showing that it had a foot of snow on top of it, and it collapsed.
Yeah,
Wow.
and what's crazy is my brother lives in Pensacola, right,
Yeah,
Florida. So he got an inch more than I got. I got 5.5.
They got 6 inches over there.
Yeah,
that's
We got
crazy.
3 over here.
That is
just
crazy.
crazy.
To go that far down.
Uh-huh.
Yep. My dogs come out for the first time, and it was crazy.
My dogs love the snow. One of them really loves the snow.
My dog came out, just last week or week before when it snowed. She had never seen snow before. She walked out and didn't even know where to go take a piss at. She just like stood on the back porch and looked around. Like, what the hell do I do now? Couldn't find any grass.
He's like, Dad, where did the ground go?
Yeah, no joke. So
The year I moved here, we got stuck in Texas in a snowstorm, and it was so damn cold out there. We had Fiona. She was a puppy. She was like a year old then, not quite. And we had Kinsey. And Kinsey, her paws couldn't take it. Was that snow? It was like 4 degrees or -4, and it was just too cold for the dogs. They like trying to get them to go out and go potty. They couldn't be out there that long because it hurt their paws.
Yeah, my 2 dogs get like that when it gets cold. This husky, dude, it can't be cold enough for her.
Who did we just lose?
We lost
Probably
Bama's
Bama?
T.
T. We lost T.
yeah, we'll lose T a lot in here. A lot of times he just checks out.
Well, I mean, we lost Pete Brookentools earlier too, just like that. T's coming back though.
Coming back with a palm tree.
He's coming back with a vengeance.
Oh, with a ceiling fan. Sorry.
What the hell's hitting me? You little
And it's not
motherfucker.
spinning. The
How's that?
problem with ceiling fans is when you look up at them and they got the lights, if they've got their lights on, like in mine, the lights are on and the fan is spinning, it creates a flashing effect on the ceiling. I don't like that.
Hey, man, you know what they say, bro? You don't cough, you don't get off, dude.
Oh, man. I know what you mean, man. That's crazy.
Man, I tell you, man.
For a guy who doesn't smoke pot, I can impersonate a pot smoker, an old school
Last
70s.
thing to go hear about when somebody get robbed. The football.
Good
Oh,
stuff.
Football.
You know about it. That's funny.
well, yeah, I know where this conversation is going to go, but I'll mention it anyway. So, did you guys hear about the NFL players that were getting robbed while they were playing for the football
Yeah.
games?
I
Yep.
did not. I
I think
did
it's
not.
funny.
Now here's the funny part. Joe Burrow, I believe he was like one of the last ones to get attempted robbery, and they caught the 4 guys. And the 4 guys are from Chile, and they said they were there. What did they say they were there to see?
Snow. They want to see the snow.
Yeah, no, was it the snow?
Yeah, snow.
They said they were there to see the snow.
And where were they?
They were from in Ohio because that's where Joe Burrow lives, and he's plays for the Bengals.
The
Yeah.
one that see snow.
Country.
Yeah, because they came from Chile,
Yeah,
Chile,
they
whatever
were
you want to
here
call it.
illegally, probably.
Yeah,
They
it
were.
was illegally.
Yeah,
And
which
they
is why I
found a
said I
bunch
knew where
of,
this conversation was going to go, but that's okay.
They found a bunch of Joe Burrow's LSU stuff in the back of the car.
Yep.
Wow. So
I
did we
just
shoot 'em
saw
on
that
sight?
about 45 minutes ago.
So we just killed them, right? We just shot them on sight because they're thieves, and thieves need to just die.
No, and Mahomes got
That's
robbed.
fine
too.
with me.
I'm sorry. I have a problem with people stealing shit because I've had so much shit stolen from me. And if I were to ever catch anybody doing it, they would just die. That's just how it is. So if anybody thinks about stealing something from me, just know that.
Well, I can.
I hold
Well,
no.
if you're going to do it in the state of Alabama,
No, if you're gonna
when you
do it,
shoot them outside, make sure they're outside, shoot them and put the TV on top of them,
if you want to rob it, rob.
and you're
the-
fine.
If you want to rob the rich one, not the poor one.
Yeah, don't rob me.
Yeah, don't rob me.
Don't
Yeah,
rob
don't
me
rob me.
because if I catch you, you will pay. You will pay dearly. I don't care what you take. You could take a fucking piece of wood off of my porch. You take
Well, okay, wait.
like that. I don't care what it is. You don't take my shit without asking.
All right, here's a question. What if every single thing they tried to steal is stuff that you planned on throwing away? And just never got around to it.
It don't matter.
Well, they
No,
basically
no.
doing you a favor at that point.
It don't
No.
matter. You put it
They're
by the
not.
road down here, and somebody will pick it up.
So yeah, exactly. If I'm going to throw something away, I just put it on the side of the road. It goes away. Either somebody comes and picks it up, throws it in their truck.
Well, like I said, you didn't even have to lift a finger. They took it for you.
No.
No,
Because
I'm gonna
That's
lift the
the thing in
finger.
my
It's gonna be on the trigger.
there's a thing. If I'm going to throw it away, it's going to be at the road. If I'm not going to throw it away, you don't know I'm going to throw it away. So you're stealing my shit. Whether
And
it's
to
right,
me,
I don't care.
if I put something by the road and it's too big for that one person to pick it up in his truck, I'll walk out there and help him.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn right.
But even in that, I have helped people put stuff in their truck before. We have a truck that comes by like every month or so and picks up all the trash on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Big
Well,
sc-
you know, all
What
the
up,
shit I went
Gary?
through with the tornado and all, I had people stop by when I was down here trying to clean up. You know, all crushed up metal, shit like that. If I need the help, they can take it. I don't care. That's why I put it out there.
Well, yeah, that's
But don't come on the property and start going through my shit
Yep.
and you're
looting.
gonna find whatever you want to find and take it with you because I'm gonna shoot your ass.
That's what
Yeah,
they did
'cause
at
that's
my house
looting.
with the
There's
fire,
a difference.
Bama.
Do what, T?
They did the same shit at my house at the fire in 2014. They came and stole all my daddy's tools out of the damn shed.
That's right.
Yeah,
I wish somebody had been there to shoot them.
same here. What up, Gary? How's it going?
Well,
What's up, Mr. Gay?
I have to say that I've had a lot of stuff stolen over at that junkyard.
Oh, I bet.
Oh yeah.
I guarantee you that's something you don't miss having to deal with that damn headache.
Yeah, I hate
Not-
a thief for that reason. It's-
I don't like them.
if you want something and you're hurting and you need help, you come ask me. I might just give it to you or help you out. I will. But you take it from me without asking or doing anything, that's tantamount to me wanting to kill you.
I would like to answer Sublime's question.
Yes.
If I got stuff in my garage that I'm getting ready to throw away and they break into my garage, they're stealing no matter what.
That's right.
Yeah, thank you.
So I mean, that's the thing. And if I put it out by the road, I put it out by the road for someone to take. Garbage man, scrap man, whatever it is. But if you go in
Exactly.
my garage, or my house, then you're stealing from me.
Yeah, you come under my carport. You come into
100%
my
agree with
garage,
that.
come into my
The legal-
backyard. You come into anything that's mine other than right by the road where there's a spot to put stuff. You're stealing. I don't care
And
what
you
it is.
and you're threatening my family.
And it could be a bag of freaking trash. I don't care.
The legal thing for that,
Went
it's
into your
called your
house,
curtilage.
You know.
Curtilage,
yeah.
yes.
That's my answer to that.
You know, if I'm a robbery, I wouldn't want all your shit. I'd probably first thing looking at the safe bank safety.
With the what?
The safe you box.
Who you talking about? You talking about Gary? Who you talking about though?
Good luck taking the safe. It weighs
She's
more
talking
than
about
you
in
do.
general.
Good luck
I
with the safe.
get-
It weighs too much.
I guarantee you come rob me, you just be practicing because I ain't got shit nobody wants.
I was gonna say you ain't getting shit from me.
Hell no, you just gonna be practicing. Is all I can say.
Damn thing.
The only thing
You know,
that was ever taken from Salty, and he's glad they took it because he actually really
Lord.
enjoys it, was his virginity.
Yeah, I was going. No,
And now
hell
he'll
back
give it
there,
up.
T. I
And
was
now
gonna
he'll
say
give it up
that,
to
but
any guy
okay.
that comes along.
but I just want to know, T, was it a male or female that took his virginity?
Yeah, but there's more than two genders.
Hell
Come
these
on, Gary.
days, hell these
It
days,
wasn't-
you ain't
was it
sure
a
what it is
sibling
no more.
or a
His
cousin?
pronoun was he, him.
No, his pronoun
He,
was
him.
his pronoun was anytime you want to take it, take it.
See, I'm trying to figure out if it was a sibling or a cousin.
No, that's Bama's bullshit down
You know
there.
what it could have been? I think
I
his
mean,
pronoun
hey, and the
was-
thing about it is, the whole country knows that shit. It ain't just
You're-
one state. Every state knows that
I
shit.
think they called
But
it
you
you're
know,
my bitch.
I guess he got rid of all those people for that, you know, that was researching that and all that. I guess he got rid of all of them.
Dude, he got rid of the that DEI shit, whatever they call that shit, diversity, whatever.
Equity,
Go.
inclusion.
He put them all on paid leave as of 5 o'clock today.
Damn,
Well,
he's a good guy.
that's
Put him on
not-
paid leave.
Why are we still paying them?
Well, I mean, you got to understand because you got a lot of people that are like administrative staff, office personnel, shit like that. That people don't deserve to lose their jobs.
Yeah,
They're
he
just
gave
there.
him.
They're just working.
I think it was 45 days or less than 45 days, something like that.
That's a
Well,
lot
if
of
he
time
did
to
that,
find a
then
new
you know,
job.
he's better than I am because I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's
I
funny-
100% agree with you, Gary. I wouldn't have gave him shit, but
I'm going to say this: 45 days is a lot because from the time I started looking for a job till the time I found the job I have, I had a couple of job interviews and ended up getting this job all within like 20 days.
Damn, I got to go inside. It's cold as hell out here.
And look for a job. Not everybody's going to do that.
Yeah, well, I was looking so I could move because I wanted to get the fuck out of Washington. Although I do miss a lot of things about Washington, I don't miss a lot of things about Washington. It's like the whole travel thing.
Hold on, I'm finna turn it off.
It's one of those double-edged swords, you know. What are we watching? What
he has no idea what he's
Did
watching.
the gas go down yet?
He's just watching something.
Yeah. So how quick of an impact do you think the gas prices will be going down?
I think it's going to take. I think it's going to take a little bit. I don't think it's going to be.
Our gas
I think-
prices went up today.
What? Maybe he didn't like your state.
I guess
Well, I know one
Maybe you
thing.
live in
The
a
damn,
blue state.
the damn
Diesel
Democrats are fighting him every step of the way about his picks. So I seen that on Newsday.
If that's the case, I'm fucked.
I know that diesel went up, back up from like 369 to 394 a gallon.
Jesus.
Gas went up from 279 or is it 279
Well, you guys
to
know
like
how it works, though.
$3 a gallon now.
You know how it works. I mean, right now, with him just taking office and everything like that, it's going to take time because we still got to pay what the barrel cost, right? So,
Yep.
so once he starts drilling here again and stuff like that, then we would start saving money.
The thing is, even if we drill, even the companies in America don't want the gas prices or the fuel prices to go below $68 a barrel.
well, no, I get that, but I'm just saying though, he can't do nothing because right now the price is the price.
I understand that too, and just so we know, we actually get most of our oil from America. We don't buy it from other people. We really don't. We sell
I
it.
have to disagree with that.
Yeah,
I disagree with that too.
Yeah.
I disagree.
100% disagree with that one.
Biden
I
first
know.
went in. When Biden first went in president, what's the first thing he did? He shut down all the pipelines and everything like that. All these people, these mom and pop stores and everything else went out of business. All these people lost their jobs. Then where did we start getting the propane from? What went up right away? The propane,
Gas.
fuel, everything.
Yep.
Kerosene is freaking more expensive than diesel fuel, you know. I mean,
You got to remember when Trump come out of office, gas here was below $2 a gallon.
Yep,
Yeah,
it was
because
way
nobody was
178 here.
Came out of office. You
our
remember
government
that?
was getting dividends from the other countries to buy our fuel.
Yep.
Then he let the people out of jail.
Oh yeah. Did you hear about all the pardons for anybody that
So
stormed the Capitol?
this is what I don't understand. Reading this, the U.S. imports oil to meet its demand, even though it produces more crude oil than it needs. Why do we do that?
I don't give a rat's ass what that says right there because you
Me
can't.
either.
Have Google.
It's not Google. I'm looking at other sites now. I'm not just using Google.
I don't care.
Powered by Google.
Listen, we
produce
by the
more than
barrel
we need.
stuff that comes
We
over.
buy from other countries, and there's a reason for that.
We don't pay by the barrel what comes to the United States. We pay by the barrel that's coming from other countries.
That's right.
Live by the Google, die by the Google.
And the U.S., just so we know, the U.S., the producers in the U.S. go by what the standard barrel goes for everything else because they like to make fucking money.
I want to know how we're getting this oil from the U.S. because we're not allowed to drill here at this time.
That's right.
So where are we getting that fuel from?
You guys believe way too much shit you hear. We are allowed to drill. We're just not allowed right now to drill new wells.
Well,
We've been
either way,
oil.
we're getting that shit from other countries, dude. You can take that any way you
We
want.
buy from 86 other countries all the time.
Okay, then.
I went to go grab the door and I missed the handle. Literally fell into the door.
Well, let me ask you this, Pinks. When Trump was in office last time, how many countries did we buy oil from?
86 fucking countries. Just so you know, it's a world market. We do
Okay,
it.
well, evidently the shit you read, evidently the shit you read incorrect. Because
No,
when he
I
was in
did
office
not.
last time, yes,
No,
you
I
did.
didn't. No, I
Because he
didn't.
was in the office last time,
Oh my
he
God.
stopped buying oil from every other fucking country.
Yeah, no, well, see, the thing about it is, though, he has to buy oil from other countries because that's just what
We
happens.
have to. It's a.
But
it's
the
a
thing
whole
about
thing.
it is that we use more of our own to bring the prices down.
Yes, that is true. We do.
So
But we
that's the thing. So
always buy from other countries, and it's a whole world thing. It's just for world economy bullshit.
it is a world economy bullshit. You're exactly right. But the fuel and everything from here, we don't use as much as people think we do.
No.
From America, that is.
Yeah, we don't. We should. We actually produce a ton.
What did you say?
We produce a shit ton of oil every year, and we always have.
Mad Max,
We had some low times.
Motorhead.
That's a custom 280Z. There you go.
What was that channel again? Subline?
FYI. All right, I'm going to turn it on and off, so I don't want to get you trademarked.
Yeah.
Trademark.
Well, yeah. Whatever they call it. Copyright, sorry. Copyright, trademark, it's all the same shit. It's all ball bearings these days. Come on.
I'm just busting your balls, bro.
I know for a fact that on a live stream, you're not allowed to show any type of gun, any type. And
Yeah.
That's
Ask GoFast. He went live and got killed.
Yeah, that
Oh,
includes water
Guess
guns
what?
now.
Matter of fact, Pinks, I want to talk to you about something you may know about.
What?
I bought a AR-15.
FYI.
I bought an AR-15. First time I ever bought an AR. I've never had one.
Okay.
It is the Smith & Wesson M&P,
Oh, nice one.
and it's the Stage 3. It's just came out a few months ago.
I've heard about those. I haven't seen one yet.
So it's an upgrade from the 2 and the 1, of course. But what kind of sight would be good for that? I'm looking for something red dot. I don't want, you know what I mean? I don't want to spend $500 for one, but I don't want to spend $50 for one.
I just buy your basic, $50 to $75 red dot. It just depends on what you got at your local store or where you're looking. They don't need anything super fancy for those. I have a scope on mine, but it's not like I can use it. It's an AR. They kick a little too much for a scope to be that. I mean, if I'm doing single shot, it's not too bad. If I'm not, constantly pulling the trigger.
Right.
But
and Mike called no, because there's no sense in doing any wax or any kind of detailing it to it, because it's got to go in for PPF first, and then it's going to get ceramic coated. So whatever I put on, they just clay bar off. So there's no sense in
it'd
doing
be a
it.
waste of time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Plus, it's too goddamn cold to do anything. Nothing will dry in the car.
Clay bar is the way to go, bitch.
Well, you can clay bar it, but you just don't need to put no wax or nothing on it.
Yeah.
So who are these people in the basement or whatever?
I
Mr.
have
Man?
no idea who they are.
Mr.
That's
Man.
right, Vime. I forget you can see everything because you're the you got more privileges than most people. I don't know them. They're not showing anything. They're not coming in.
They're just typing in the private chat.
Subline's just special, right?
Are they in private chat? I didn't even see that because
Yeah.
Definitely special.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I don't let people in I don't know. We know this now. I quit doing that a while back.
Yeah, you got nailed too many times.
Yeah, it's, too many things have happened to me, so it just doesn't happen now.
But anyhow, I got that AR brand new in the box for $700, dude.
Really?
That was a freaking gift from Dunham Sports.
Oh, nice. That's better than any AR I could find at the gun show this weekend.
For $700.
They had two pieces from Aero Precision. Just they had an upper and then a lower, two separate individuals, and both of those together would have cost me $1,700.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm like, I really wish when my wife worked there, I had been buying guns because I could have gotten one from her. I could have gotten it so damn cheap. Because she worked at Air. That was her last job, was Aero Precision.
See, I don't know nothing. I don't know. This is the first one I've ever owned.
But the Smith & Wesson, the S&P is a really nice one.
Okay. Look at that Mustang.
What? Yeah, she
What
got an
Mustang?
80% discount when she worked there.
Really?
What Mustang?
Yeah.
67 Ford Mustang on that FYI.
Yeah.
Oh, that car's probably.
Yeah, but it's not a fastback.
Yeah, I much prefer the fastbacks, but I don't mind the coupes. I really don't.
That's what Salty just sent me.
That's a good looking car.
That is a damn good looking car. I love
Yeah,
that
it's
car.
not an emerald green. I'm not sure what green it is.
That's not a real Boss though either. It's a
No, it's a aftermarket just a
replica.
replica. It's a nice looking car though.
Yes, it is.
Show to what?
Private.
I don't know. I don't know what kind of. I don't know if that's a good price on that thing or not. But I was just looking at it. I just run across it and I was like, damn, ain't a bad looking car for the price.
If that car's worth the money, if the car's as nice as the picture, you know what I'm saying?
What's
Yeah.
they asking for it?
19.6.
Oh, that's not bad. I mean, that for that looking that good, yeah.
No.
They were just showing a 23 window VW bus. That's cool as hell.
Oh,
Gary, I think you could actually get that car if you went down there with cash money. I think you can get it for
Let me
less
tell
than
you
that.
something. I am not buying another.
No. I'm not saying you, sir. I'm not saying you. But I said I think somebody with cash. I think if they were serious, they could go down there with cash and they could probably get that car cheaper than that.
Yeah.
I believe Gary can buy anything he wants to buy.
Right now, I ain't buying another vehicle, man. I haven't even touched that damn Fairmont one. That was my goal this winter, you know.
you haven't even touched the Fairmont yet. Are you still busy with like union shit?
Yes.
Wow. I would have
Man,
thought that was ended already.
Well,
Yeah, me too.
Gary, take the load off. Me and you would trade.
It's a
Fairmont for the F100.
It's a pot. You want to bring that F100? You want to trade?
Straight up, though.
You go better, man. I got 12 grand in the engine alone.
I don't care.
So anyhow, Yeah, so the last contract that we're working on, and I can't wait to get this done so everything gets back to normal. But the last time we may strike come next Friday, or this
Really?
Friday.
Who's that with?
With Axle.
Oh,
Yep, Axle Alliance.
yeah. Hey, Sublime, have you been able to drive that car yet?
You talking to me?
Yeah, you're
Sorry,
Sublime.
I had it muted. I'm looking for a car that Kim mentioned while I was gone. I'm going through the DVR. What'd you ask?
Only Sublime we know.
I asked, have you driven the Corvette yet?
No, it's not here.
On the test drive for about 7 minutes.
Okay.
And when they got delivered, we just drove it. There was salt on the road, so we just literally did a spin in the neighborhood and then parked it in the garage and put it on a battery tender.
Yeah, I do mind dropping the link users. I don't just let anybody in my chat. Too many problems in the past. I don't know you.
But yeah, like I says, is nobody knows. You're the only Sublime. Who, me?
Yeah.
That's funny.
No, Sublime.
Sublime who?
Other Sublime. You see this, right? Is this guy. I don't know who he is.
So I found out the target top on the Vet is carbon fiber, but painted carbon fiber. I'm like, really?
Really?
It's still gotta look good though, right?
Oh, I mean, it looks good. It matches the rest of the car. I don't mind it, but the car has carbon fiber on the outside. So I figure if it does, then a carbon fiber roof would be nice, but I like it either way.
But it's painted over, so you can't tell it's carbon fiber.
Exactly. But when I finally got the original window sticker, or at least a copy of what was on it, yeah, it shows that it says that, and that's actually an option. They paid extra for that painted carbon fiber roof.
Have you taken it off yet to feel how light it is?
No, I have not.
Yeah. So they have the non-carbon fiber, and I've played with these before because a friend of mine had one, and another guy I saw at the track had the carbon fiber one. It's like half the weight, or less than half the weight. Like, so easy to pick that
No,
thing
I couldn't find it.
up with two hands.
I did.
Pick it up and move it, no problem. The non-carbon fiber one's a little heavier. It's a noticeable difference. So
Kim's friend, she said there was a car that was a Pontiac or something that was made to look like Celica. That's Toyota.
Toyota?
She said something that was dressed, wasn't a Mustang, but made to look like a Mustang.
There's been plenty of things made to look like Mustangs.
They had a Pontiac Fiero that looked like literally identical to the Magnum PI Ferrari car.
I was going to say the Fiero can look like a Ferrari or a Trans Am. You can make them look like either pretty easily. But the Ferrari is easier because of the way the back end is.
Toyota Celica. So she said it was a Toyota Celica that was made to look like a Mustang. I'm trying to find it, but I can't find it.
Celica made to look like a Mustang.
All I'm seeing is redder trucks. There's so many Blazers, Jimmys, Scouts vehicles here, Broncos.
So, Gary, you going to get to that Fairmont anytime this winter? I would love to see it at Ford Takeover.
All right.
Well, let's put it to you this way. I have a friend coming over to help me with the car. So that could be a yes.
So it's not your grandson. You've got a friend coming over
I got somebody that knows something about cars that's coming over to help me.
That's cool.
No.
You've got until September, though.
I got until September. But yeah, the plan is to have the car ready for Ford Takeover. I still got to take it to the alignment shop, and there's just a ton of stuff to do. I mean, I could probably get that car running within a weekend if I really worked on it.
If you really, if you did hardcore balls to the wall work, you could probably have that thing running and ready to go.
And the thing is that with the other stuff that I got going on right now, my Saturday and my Sundays, if they go on strike, I won't have any Saturdays or Sundays because I'll be working at the hall 24 hours.
Yeah, I imagine your schedule will really suck at that point.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, if I could work on my car right now, I probably would on the weekends. Even with it being cold out there, I'd find a way to heat myself up.
I do have heat. My garage is heated, so I can get it up into 70 degrees with no problem. But right now it's probably right around about 62 or 64 or something like that.
That's where I like it in the wintertime.
Right. But I was just saying, it's me too. But I was just saying that I could bring it, bring up the heat to 70 with no problem. But I just haven't.
I can't find it, Kim.
By the time I get out of work or whatever,
put the zipper down.
Tired. Yeah, I get it.
What are you talking about up there, Bill?
Nobody's talking to you,
Sorry,
damn
Gary.
hillbilly.
Sorry, Gary. I apologize, Gary.
Get back to snorting your snow.
All I hear is two men talking about somebody's zipper down. That's all I heard.
I know it worries me.
That was all I heard. Two men talking about somebody's zipper down.
We'll watch it later.
I'm sure glad that Pinks is above me, because if Bama or Sublime was above me, I'd be afraid.
I don't blame you.
Yes, Mad Motorhead, Sublime's wife got a Z06.
Not a C8 though, C7.
Yeah, the C7 is sweet though. That's a sweet ride.
Badass fucking car.
Yeah, a sweet ride, man. It really is.
I told him, I says, you probably got the two fastest car on the block now.
I will say that if it comes to looks, I would take a C7 over a C8 any day of the week.
Yep, and twice on Sunday.
And clean and performance, I want the C8.
I guess, yeah.
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 Comparable, if a Z06.
What about the interiors? What about the interiors? C8 or C7?
Probably C7. It's a
there you go. Yeah, it's more of a driver focused.
Yes.
Interior.
Although the C8 is very driver focused, the way they built that cockpit, like everything is for the driver.
Yeah, but there's no instrument cluster. It's almost like a Tesla. It's fucking two flat screens next to each other.
I don't care. I like the electronics.
I like the electronics too. Just put it in a digital cluster, not on a tablet.
It's not as bad as the Mustang. It's much better than the Mustang is.
Mustang sucks.
Interior, it looks way better. That their digital dash looks way better than what they did for the new Mustang.
I still like to.
It actually fits into the. It doesn't look like something sticking up and out of it. You know.
Look, I got my buddy. He's got a dark. He bought the Dark Horse. He sold a GT500 to buy the Dark Horse, and he wishes he had that GT500 back.
No, I bet he does. Why would you do that?
He just wanted the latest and greatest, and it wasn't the greatest.
Oh, which GT500 was it? Was it the new one?
S550, yeah.
It was a S550. It was a 20.
Yeah. I would never do that. I would never trade that in for a Dark Horse.
Yeah, he's not very happy.
So, you still watching the auction?
I am.
But
yeah, look at the black, not the truck.
He's back to trying to sell the car now, and nobody wants it.
Yeah, of course, because they're overpriced and they're not worth it. I don't want that new engine.
Yeah. That's what I said. That's what I just said.
I am really happy with the Gen 2 Coyote. I love the Gen 2 Coyote. I mean,
let's say the Gen 2 Coyote is the better one, right?
I think it is. But the Gen 3, if you could take the Gen 2 running gear and add the Gen 3's port and direct injection to it, that would be the best of both worlds.
So, Pinks, what about the sound? C8 or C7?
C7.
C7.
Yeah.
C7 in a heartbeat. C7, the better sound.
That thing's got steamrollers on the back, man. 335s in the rear.
I think.
Damn.
I actually think the C5 had a better sound though. So.
And I like so, you know me, I don't like chrome on the car. I like to black it out as much as possible.
Please.
The only chrome on this car is the exhaust tips, which we're going to eventually change with the black tip exhaust, but for now we're going to have them painted. And then the lug nuts are chrome, and the center cap's got a chrome ring with chrome around the Corvette logo that's got the checker flag on one side and the Chevy logo on the other.
Yeah.
But now I found some. They're called, oh God, what's that? Black Flash, Carbon Flash, which is like the metallic black accents that are put on the Corvettes. So they're basically black center caps with a blacked out Corvette logo, and then get some black lug nuts and freaking black out those wheels.
You buy those different center caps, you buy some black lug nuts, and you'll be perfect. Get rid of those chrome. The chrome tips suck. I'm not a big fan of chrome.
The chrome lug nuts, you mean?
Chrome lug nuts, chrome exhaust tips.
Yeah.
Get rid of it.
Blacked it out.
Chrome tips on the right vehicle looks good though.
Oh yeah, on a muscle car all day long. Totally agree. I don't like it on modern cars.
I like the black tips myself.
Same here.
I don't like chrome.
That's what Salty likes.
I like my tips on the Mach 1.
Well, that's fine. And they look good, but
the wheel wells.
I wouldn't want. I don't. And I have chrome tips on mine too, and I keep them clean so that they shine because it looks good. Because I don't want to pay money to buy different tips, so I make them look good.
Oh, you cheap ass.
Yeah, I am a cheap ass.
I'm just messing with you, man.
I don't like the polished aluminum tips on the 500.
I'm just messing with you.
There ain't nobody cheaper than Salty.
I promise you did not lie just then.
I am not that cheap. I'm just broke.
Hi, Nate.
Hey, Nate, what's going on, buddy?
What's up, Nate?
Yeah, I'm definitely a cheap motherfucker, and I won't never disagree with that shit. I'm 100%. I'm a cheap ass.
Yep, cheap, short, and tiny.
But I mean,
I'm all that.
If you want to black your car out, then you need to change the lug nuts and everything. Like my 21, I ain't blacking it out. My wheels ain't blacked on the Mach 1. They're like a gray, like a deep charcoal gray,
I thought they were a flat black.
What, on my Mach 1?
On the 21, yeah, they're flat black.
No, they're not.
We need to see a picture.
Well, I'm not going to show you a picture because I don't feel like looking for one. But
hold on, we got one right here. I might even be able to see it on your icon there. Yeah, you're right. I see it.
It's my car, and I think I know what color.
You don't know what you're talking about. You need a confirmation too.
The funny thing about it is it me that don't know what I'm talking about, or is it you that don't know what you're talking about?
Yeah. Sometimes a little of both.
But right now, I'm going to pick you.
Okay. All right. Sure. Why? I'll accept it.
Yeah, they're like a dark charcoal gray, but I mean, I like the way it sits and everything like that. I told you I got the right parts for it now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you got a good looking car, Gary. Plain and simple.
Somebody got any money? I'll sell it to them.
What color my rims are?
I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna buy me some kind of a stupid foreign car.
We already know that's a damn lie.
What color are your wheels, Bama?
Passionate
I don't
pink.
know.
You don't know?
Yeah, passionate pink.
Which one?
All of them.
You just said ask you what color your wheels are.
Gunmetal with chrome. Then you got the 50th anniversary. They're gunmetal with chrome. And then you got the chrome with the Tenno. They're chrome.
Yeah, Tenno.
Tenno.
Yeah, Tenno.
Oh, he's got the passionate pink center caps.
Hey, Nate,
Yes.
did you get that?
I got to have them.
Where did you get the link, Nate?
On the live stream on YouTube.
Okay, just checking. Somebody else was asking for it earlier. I didn't know.
It was in the middle. I scroll up and down. I go all the way to the top and I scroll through and I found
People were looking for it
wasn't-
earlier and couldn't find it, so I didn't know. So I threw it up in Messenger real quick. But
It was there. It was just in the middle of the chat.
yeah.
Well,
Nate,
those two other people found it.
How's it? You been back home? Been back to West Virginia yet?
No, I don't have intentions on going back until all my stuff's in the trailer.
Oh,
I got way too much going on here.
Really?
Yeah. Like it just took me a week and a half to get this house ready for a realtor. I just called today.
So you're all married and everything now. Does your wife carry a little purse of aspirin around and put between her knees?
Do what now?
You take a little pill of aspirin and put between her knees.
The headache aspirin?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Might have a howling dog.
Damn, how many times you been married, Bama? I figure you would have known that damn joke.
You hear?
I mean,
Do you hear the howling German Shepherd?
No, I thought that was Salty's girlfriend.
Uh huh. There's a siren near our house, and my dog is sirening with it. She's
You
not.
gotta understand, Salty's girlfriend's a little black fuzzy dog.
Damn, there ain't nobody at this auction.
They're all
Yeah.
online.
It's because it's Wednesday. That's why. Oh, dude, they had at Mecum auction just recently, a couple days ago, they had a Porsche race car that was driven and owned by Steve McQueen.
Yeah.
I
And
saw that.
the bid got up to 25 million, and it still wasn't enough. Did not meet the
Yeah.
reserve.
somebody
Yeah,
done
I
lost
saw
their
that.
fucking
It's
mind.
set at $32 million is the reserve.
Really, and all
That's
three of the
crazy.
bidders were on the phone bidders. Phone bidders. You know why?
That's crazy.
They're not going to show up to an auction and let people know that they got that kind of money in the bank. They won't make it to their car.
Yeah.
Well, no, some people just don't want people to know
Who they
who
are.
owns the car. That's why they buy these things. They hide them away in private damn collections,
Yeah.
and then you'll see them when the market goes up and down. No, that's just the way they make their money, man.
Bottom line, they just want people knowing their business.
That's right.
And like
I mean, and if you think about it, it's smart because you know these guys are doing this shit professionally, and shit, they make money. They won't. It won't be sold
I'm dying to
again
see this
until
car.
they know they're going to make money again. These people are just that damn deep into that shit.
I just think it's crazy that cars sell for that kind of money. I don't care
Yeah,
what-
me too, Gary. Hell yeah, me too.
Apparently, Steve McQueen is God.
yes,
Some people pursue that, yes.
Actually, he kind of is.
Sammy
well, I
Hagar's
think
got
Steve McQueen was a cool ass dude.
Steve McQueen is kind of a guy in the automotive and movie industry.
No, he raced motorcycles, cars. That dude was a badass.
He was.
Yep.
It still ain't worth that kind of money.
Not to me, no, but to
Yeah,
idiots.
that's a heap of dollars, man.
I guess even if I had that kind of money, I don't think I still would want it.
I don't
Come
think
on,
I would either,
Gary.
Gary.
Come on,
I feel-
Gary.
No,
I don't
if
think I
had
would spend
the
that much money
I'd
on
buy
a car.
one of the newer Porsches that's faster and handles better. And
Well,
No.
that right there's the key thing for me. Porsche, it's foreign.
I do love a Porsche GT3R. Those things are badass.
They fired it up a couple times. It did sound badass.
Oh, I bet it did, man.
Yeah. I mean, it was a race car. It was an actual, I don't know what series it was raced in, but it was raced.
Are you guys watching Meckham or Barrett Jackson?
Barrett Jackson, Mecum.
Barrett Jackson is what I'm watching right now.
Yeah, Mecum ended a couple days ago.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that red car going across right now.
I'm not live. Kim's trying to find that car, so we're
Exterior, I don't think the S650 is that ugly. I like it. Interior, it could use some help.
Is there a red
Right.
car on the sale right now?
No, right now it's a Mercedes Benz CL 600.
Oh, I'm
Okay,
looking-
what color is it?
I'm
What
looking
color
at-
is it?
Purple, dark purple.
I'm looking at 2011 Jaguar.
See, I told you I couldn't find it.
Right now there's a 2011 Jaguar.
That's back all the way.
XF.
That's what I'm looking at.
Get a red one.
Yep.
Yep.
The Jaguar.
Yep. It's Jaguar.
No, I
You
said
got a-
Jaguar.
You got a problem with that?
There's another thing to talk about. Did you guys hear that Ford applied for a patent and the name of the patent was Boss?
Yes.
For
I did.
7.3
Ah,
megajoule.
what does that tell you then,
Yeah,
brother?
7.3.
What does that tell you?
Oh, I know.
Tells me they applied for a patent.
No, it's telling you they got plans. No, they got
Nate's
plans
right.
on releasing another car.
Nate's
Oh,
right.
well, 100%. You're correct on that. I won't disagree with that. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right on that. But
They applied for a patent. He's right.
yeah, you're 100% correct on that. Just I guess you ask a stupid answer, you get a stupid question. So
You know,
I mean, you ask a
Motorhead.
stupid
I
question, you
thought
get a stupid
the
answer.
same thing when I first saw them in pictures, but when I actually saw a bunch of them
No,
in
I never seen
Kentucky
it.
at the Ford show there, the what was it called? The anyway, when I saw a bunch of them in Kentucky, I actually really kind of like it. And I see them around here too, driving around, and I don't think they look that bad. I think they look pretty good. The interior, I'm not a big fan of the dual, tablets. I am not a big fan of that. Even though I like electronics, I think they could have done a better job of integrating it into the dash to make it look better, instead of looking like a tablet stuck onto the dash, kind of like a bunch of other companies do. And I just not a real fan of that. But if somebody gave me one, I'd love to have it. I would not turn it down, but I won't buy one.
What kind of car are you looking for on there, Sublime?
Celica that looks like a Mustang. Man, it ain't right, Bama. You're not supposed to have snow down there. It's just not right.
Dude, Louisiana and all those places out there got up to 8 inches in some places.
I know. It's crazy.
T was on here
Beach,
earlier.
I think I got 10.
Yeah, but T was on here earlier. He lives in Panama City. He said, I think he said they either got 5 or 6 inches down there.
Hey, Nate,
I mean, I got more inches than Salty. That's stupid.
All I gotta say, Nate, you getting 10 inches is not unusual.
No, not me. I said Panama City.
Oh, Panama City.
That was just something I seen today. You said it was 5 or 6. Still, any's
It just
shocking.
depends on where it is in the city. But T said it got like 5 or 6.
They've got more than I've got. I've gotten 2 or 3 over the last week and a half.
We got none this week.
We probably got 2.5, maybe 3 yesterday.
I got like a half inch to an inch today. That's it. That's all I have on the ground.
We still got a lot of it out there because hell, it only got up to like 35 today. It's dropping back down to 17.
I had that weird speckled ice on my windshield, when it's super cold and it just ices the windshield and it looks like snowflakes basically on the windshield. That's what I had. Nothing on the ground, nothing anywhere else, just on the windows of my truck or my SUV. And what really sucked is when I remote started the car this morning, I didn't do the thing I normally do, which is look out the window to make sure it started because certain lights will come on when it does. And I just thought it did. And when I get out there, it had not started and it was super fucking cold. It's the coldest night we've had. I got out there at like 7 degrees and getting in my car and the seats are ice.
Yeah, it was -2 this morning and it felt like -10 or so. I don't know.
Damn.
-2 where you live?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So for us, it was
this morning.
Yeah, yesterday the high was 0 in my city.
Negative, or I mean, it was like 7 degrees this morning. Felt like 0 is what it
Dude,
said.
I'm going to stop complaining about our cold weather then because
Well,
I don't want none of that shit.
example. This is the only car I didn't clean off today.
Which car is that? The truck?
Nah, it's just a GMC.
I can't really tell. It's dark.
Yeah,
And
but I'm
snowy.
just saying that
Covered.
you see how thick it is.
Oh, that's a lot. That's pretty decent.
Yeah, that's
a hell of a lot of snow for you guys.
4.5 inches.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
And
you
it's
guys,
still
that's
here.
a hell of a lot of inches. So.
For as
That was
south as we live, that shouldn't be happening.
Yeah.
It's
No, it
just wrong.
shouldn't. Yes, it is.
I didn't move down here to have snow every winter, and I've had snow the last 2 winters. We had
Hey, what is this car? Oh, hold on.
I'd say you got it. We can't see it until you show it to us.
Oh, there's Starsky and Hutch.
Oh,
Yeah,
there it
that's Trino. Ain't no doubt what that is.
Hold on though.
I wouldn't mind a car like that.
Back it up.
Back
Just,
it up.
Yeah, rewind. Put that other vehicle back on there. Hold on. I'll turn it off until she get back where we need to. I want to see if you guys tell. All right, what is this? Push play.
It's a TV.
It's a
Dude,
Lincoln
there's a
Continental.
car off of Animal House.
Oh, it
Yeah.
is. That's
Yep.
right.
Yeah.
All right. That's the one from
Alpha-
Animal House. the
Alpha
movie.
Theta.
Damn sure is.
Damn, Gary got that son of it's quick, boy. He was all over
yeah.
that one.
That was one of my favorite movies, man.
What does it
You
say?
damn right.
That's something. What I can't remember what it said.
676.
That was great. That was a fun car, though.
So far, here's the bid.
51,000.
See, that's insane, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a nice.
Is it the
Camino,
original
yeah.
Starsky and Hutch car?
Yeah, but they didn't say if this is an actual car. Oh, look at that. It's autographed by the guys.
That is the original then. Isn't it? Or is
Right.
is that the replica?
I would probably
that
say it's
made
the
by
original.
same guy.
Sold for 51K. So, dude, this guy right here bought like 3, 4, 5 of those movie or TV show cars.
And he's building his
He's
own.
been buying them for the last 2 days.
Yeah, but he's building a collection then.
He's there
Yeah.
for a reason then.
Have that kind of money.
And you know the thing of it is that's fuck money, man, to the most of those guys.
I'd love to
money.
have that kind of money.
Sit.
Just to go out and just to.
Sit.
Are you talking
Sit.
to that white dog?
Yeah, I'm yelling at this stupid dog right here.
Oh, that's not a stupid dog.
That's a dumb dog.
Not
Dog
a
is
dumb
freaking
dog.
mental. Look at the dumb look on her face. Like, yeah, I'm stupid.
Smart
And I know it.
looking Fun dog. Hey,
She's like,
sit.
I'm
That's a
stupid and I'm
dumb
proud
dog.
of it.
You need to sit.
That's funny as hell.
Kim was
That is
saying
such
that
a
you were
cute
trying to
dog.
find. What color was it?
Hey, if you don't like that dog and it's that dumb, just bring her down here and I'll take care of her.
Wait, what'd you say, Gary?
What color is the car you're looking for? The Kim.
Red.
That's it's a 91 Cadillac Alliance, buddy.
And it's dressed up to look like a Mustang?
It's
What lot number is it?
it just kind of looks like a convertible Mustang.
Oh,
Does it look like
You
a
say-
convertible?
Did you say Cadillac Alliance?
Alante
What's the lot
Okay,
number on it?
I never heard of that.
321.
321. All right, give me that. All right, I'll find it.
that white dog is. I need a third dog. I don't need a third dog.
I mean,
want
that's the
a
closest
dog.
thing I can see that would be a Mustang. You know, kind of.
Why did it stop recording?
I don't know.
I'm
Oh,
watching,
because
I'm watching it on YouTube.
okay. Well,
Really?
hold on.
Oh, do you got YouTube? Do you pay for YouTube TV?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got you.
It's probably like $9 a month or something like that.
Oh, that's
How much?
$9.
$9 a month for YouTube TV?
Yeah.
Really?
You must not have all the sports package and all that stuff that goes along with
I
it.
just got the premium.
Oh, premium. Okay.
Lot 374, you said?
321.
321. Okay. Turbo rewind.
I'll have to look into that, Gary, because I need to get my mom something else to watch.
Well, I get
How
a
is
lot
it still
of-
lot 445? That don't make any sense.
I get a lot of free movies, some pretty good movies too.
Yeah.
Premium's pretty good because you don't get commercials.
Mm-hmm.
I have. I would not be able to watch YouTube with commercials because every now and then I'll watch something on YouTube at work when I'm not logged in, and I'm like, how do people do this? And I log in. It's like, what the fuck? How do people
Did
watch
you see the? Hold on.
ads?
All right, put me full screen, Pinks, if you don't mind. I'm gonna have something in the basement here so I can at least bring the car up.
Where are you?
I haven't brought it up here. Hang on a second.
Are you pulling the same thing up, Gary?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you're bringing something else up. Okay.
Yeah, you see
that?
Why didn't I get any of those motherfuckers?
Damn, it's cold outside.
Oh yeah, that's that Cadillac, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah. I've seen that
No,
Cadillac
no.
before. I've seen
It's
plenty
not
of those
that
out on
one.
the road.
It's silica. It's a like
That's not the one she's talking about.
right. It's like a Mustang fastback,
Is it a red one?
Yeah.
red, and it's not shaped like that.
It probably looks more like a. It's a Celica GT, isn't it?
Probably.
Well, that's what Sublime thinks it is.
She said Toyota. She said a Celica.
Silica. Yeah.
Toyota
I
Celica,
see. I looked through this whole thing and I didn't see a Celica.
similar to like an SN95, I think.
I believe like a Celica.
It's really nice. I mean, the way they did the job. It's
Was
like-
it a Celica you were looking at, Kim, or was it a Ford Probe?
No, there's
She's saying Celica.
The
Toyota.
Celica
Okay.
looks more like an SN95 than a Probe does.
It's like let me see, like that fastback. but it's got the scoop.
Ooh, that's nice. I like that. That 65 Ford.
I'm gonna mute for a second, guys. Be right back.
I don't know. Did you video the whole thing?
Yeah, that's 6 hours. It started at 4.
Not that one, is it?
That's a
There's a Nissan.
That's the Nissan 300.
So I fall asleep. So that's why.
The old 300.
When I came home from the.
Yeah.
That ain't
No.
it, it's Sublime.
Hold on, come here. Is this it?
Where? Stupid dog. Yeah, fastback. But in the back, is it have a Mustang brake light?
No.
Then that's not it. A bright red, really gorgeous.
A bright
But I don't know how much they wanted. It was nice. It looked very nice. It looked like more like a Mustang than a Celica.
Chad, it's a night race blue metallic. Is the color.
This car, that's a Corvette.
That's a vet.
It's like a midnight
What a
blue.
Corvette is.
I bet you so.
It's like a midnight blue. That's sweet.
She's making it sound like it was actually badged as a Mustang, even though it may have been listed as another car, but it didn't look. She said it looked like a Mustang.
Now this ain't it, is it?
Oh, that's a. What is that?
Tim, is this it?
Kind
Looks like it. But yeah, that's a Mazda.
No.
She said
Nope.
no.
Trust me, I see. Well, it's like a muscle, very old, like classic. Oh,
56 Chevy, baby.
That's a nice one.
Can y'all hear me?
No.
I wish I did.
No, I'm trying to make changes on my phone. It's like it froze up.
See, my thing is, I don't remember many Celicas that actually look like Mustangs, but I do remember some earlier model Supras that look like Mustangs.
Well, they did have a Toyota Celica that looked like a fastback Mustang. They
did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that they didn't. I just don't remember it. So
I think it was a Celica GT.
No, I don't think it's that.
No, this that's a Bentley.
That's a Bentley.
A Bentley, boy. Now somebody just spent a whole lot of money out of their mouth because them son of bitches are high dollar.
That was a Fiesta. How much did that sell?
A Ford Fiesta, the early models.
Fiesta ST.
Oh, okay, ST. Okay,
It
I
was
like.
a nice looking ST, but it was.
Dude, I still like their original Ford Fiesta, little bread box. I still like that damn car.
Festiva.
Green Cobra. That's
Yep,
nice.
I remember. Yep.
We had one of them things that thing vapor locked once a week. Fucking beating on it down the road. It's like, God damn it, please just start.
Dude,
Just
we
start.
had one. We put 100 shot of nitrous on him, blew that motherfucker all to shit.
Oh, you pumped it up to double the horsepower the actual motor created.
No man, we shot the whole 100 to it at one time. We didn't even like bring it in. It's like push a button and there it was. That son of a bitch lasted about 200 feet and it said cling, and that was it.
Well, that's that GT Custom Coupe there. That wasn't a Mustang.
70 Mach 1.
That's a good looking truck on there right now.
Nice
On,
looking car you got
Bear
there.
Jackson.
Thunder Chicken.
Thunder Chicken.
Dude, you know what? If they can get the design right, that is one car I hope they bring back.
There we go.
That's some ugly ones.
I'm just saying, if they can do something to make the design look good, I hope they bring the Thunderbird back. Just, dude, that is an iconic car, man.
Just don't make it look like the last ones they made.
No, I think they need to take it back.
Yeah,
Not
take it-
not to the 50s because look, they're not, the Finn cars are gone. They're not going to try to remake nothing like that again. We already know that. It's just not gonna happen. Well, the earlier 70s looked okay. The later 60s now, them motherfuckers were ass ugly.
Hey, was that car before this Porsche or after?
Sublime.
Sublime.
I want to see something flashing on the screen. I
Exactly
can't
like
tell
on
what it is.
TV I saw today. Red.
So she found something online that's from a picture of it, not the same car, but same style car
Yes.
from the back, and it looks like a Celica that kind of looks like a Mustang. It's weird.
Yes, they made it look
Show
like
it
a
to us.
Mustang.
I
And
wish
it's
I
got
could see the
scoop,
front though.
and it's got the scoop and the back brake.
Oh, and I'm gonna have to send it to Gary so he can show it.
Yeah, it's have the brake.
Oh.
It have a brake light.
All right,
Well-
hold on.
Does she pull it up on her phone? Just turn your camera on and put her phone in front of it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Pull it up on your phone again.
Animal House recreation.
Yeah, good. What? Snowy, get down here.
Snowy.
What'd you call me?
The stupid fucking dog.
Well, if you call anybody Snowy right now, I think we all got it except Pete.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. There you go. Ready? Only full screen, Pinks.
Hold on. I gotta find you first.
The muscle car look.
Yes.
Oh God, yeah, that's a Celica. Yeah.
79.
It's got scoop.
Yeah.
Everything.
That's a 79, right?
Yeah.
My sister had one of those.
Yeah, it's a 79
Looks like-
Celica GT.
The brake light like a Mustang.
That's pretty weird.
It's really
put a
nice.
V8
It looks
in
like a
his.
Mustang. It's
Yeah,
not
those
like
cars are pretty cool. I'd have that over the anything else.
We put a V8 in my friend's. He had one. We put a 302 in it.
muscle car look.
Yeah, the tail lights almost look like a '65 Mustang on that car.
Yeah, almost. But
So
yeah,
Sammy Hagar is auctioning a car that he drove around with Montrose back in the day.
Montrose. That's you don't even hardly hear that name no more. A lot of people won't even know what that name means.
Yeah. Him and those Montrose band members drove around in that car back in the day.
Mhm.
Right here.
77.
Right here it is.
Yeah.
Hey, where'd it go?
Get back to big screen there.
Yeah.
I just had that son.
Yeah.
Tonight.
You have
Gary
it.
just
Right
like
there.
that. I just had that son of a bitch.
Are you talking about the Celica car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Found it finally, and
Yeah.
then
He found it and lost it, just like that.
gone.
I like that. I just had that son of a bitch.
No, right here it is. Right here.
There it is.
All right, now back it up just enough to see the whole thing. Here, come here, Kim. He found it.
Hang on a second.
Yeah.
This is right here.
Full screen that. Full screen it.
See that?
Yes. Yeah. See?
That's the one.
Is
Yeah,
that cool? That
Yeah.
car is pretty. It's nice.
I'd swear that.
Yeah, that
is
car-
like
it's not a
they
custom
modeled
car,
it
they built
after a
those cars.
66.
Yep. That's very
Kim,
nice. And the green
Kim, I
one,
got a
too.
question for you. Would you trade your Corvette for it?
No.
Hell no.
If I have extra money, then I'll buy that one just to keep it in the garage.
Well, you
it's
know what?
only
That
19 grand.
that wouldn't be a bad buy just to tool around in. 'Cause
Ooh,
that's
look
actually a
at that
nice
Trans
car.
Am.
Yeah. But I like
Yeah.
that body though.
Yeah, it's a good looking body. Always has been a
Oh,
pretty
that's
car.
a turbo Trans Am. No
Yeah,
good.
that old, those old, it was 77.
I like fastback.
79, I think, made those.
What do you call it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Gary, did they ever make that Celica in a coupe style car, or was it always a fastback?
No, they made
Fastback.
another coupe, but it wasn't the GT.
Yeah, I thought I remembered seeing one in a coupe too.
So
Well,
the
that was just a Celica.
See stuff kind of like that? No.
so
Come here for a sec.
that car looks to me like
Put Brent on the cage while we go out there.
Have you ever seen it?
Come on.
Have you seen that?
Come on, Snowy.
Have you seen that?
What?
The Celica kind of like-
No, I've never seen. I don't think I've ever seen that Celica body style.
So a friend of mine had a 79 that was very similar to that. It was
And that is a Celica, right?
yeah, it's
Yes.
a Celica GT.
Really?
Yep, that's
yeah.
Celica. Yep. Super hadn't been invented yet, or the name has
Came with
not
a
been given
straight-
to a car.
They came with a straight six Toyota engine in them. Me and my friend
That was nice.
built
That was
one
nice.
with a 302 in it. And it wasn't a hard swap either. It was actually a fairly easy swap to put that 302 in it.
Yeah, my sister had one of those cars.
They're really nice. I liked them. I always loved that car. I thought it was
She hated it.
I have to say that I've junked a couple of them.
Yeah, my sister absolutely hated that motherfucker.
I
And my
didn't
dad bought her a damn
neat car.
Scirocco, Volkswagen Scirocco.
I loved my Scirocco. I had an 83 and a half, and that thing was awesome.
Yeah, my sisters would fucking fly, dude. That little motherfucker would haul ass.
Question: is it bad that I don't like foreign cars at all?
No, it's not bad at all.
19 grand.
It's not bad at all.
I mean,
So, dude,
Choice. I've loved most of the cars I've owned. I've loved, and a couple of them have been foreign. Like I still remember I had a Honda Civic wagon. I love that car except for the fact it had a bad starter and I was so broken poor at that point because I'd just gotten married and had a kid that I couldn't afford to buy a new starter for it. So I always parked it so I could push start it pretty easily.
Gary, they would be, if I ever hit the lottery, they would literally be only one foreign car that I would buy. I wouldn't buy any other kind of foreign car. And it would be a certain kind. It would be an Aston Martin. DB9. No, a DB9.
Oh, okay.
That'd be the only foreign car I would spend my money on. Everything else would be American cars.
I honestly believe that I would buy one of those kick-ass Volkswagen buses.
Oh, like an old.
windows.
Yes.
Dude,
Yeah.
I have to honestly agree that would be a cool motherfucker to have, but dude, you'd be so scared to drive it because if anything was to ever happen to that son of a
If you
bitch,
had
man,
the
that'd
money to buy, who cares?
that would still though that'd be a lot of money. Somebody, because you know how much those damn things are worth now. Them son of a bitch are worth a gold.
$175,000.
Yeah, it's crazy how much those things are worth.
I can't believe Gary found it.
What was that, Gary? Say it again.
He was
What was that, Gary?
with it, and a guy offered him $190,000 for it.
Holy shit! That's a lot of money for a van. If you drive it uphill, it runs hot. Well, it don't run hot. It just overheats because it don't have water in it because it's all air cooled.
Hey, Gary, look this car up. So when I was watching the auction yesterday, they're like, we got 737 trucks. We got 400 Mustangs. We got 300 this, 200 that. But we only got one Pagani. Look up that Pagani car that they're selling on Saturday. It's a 2014 Pagani, Pagani, I believe. Dude, it's 2014, and it looks like it's a hyper car, but it looks like it's a 2025. It's so badass, dude. It's ridiculous.
You said Bugatti?
What?
No, Pagani, Pag.
Oh,
Pagani. I've never even heard of that car.
Dude, the thing is insane. It's a twin turbo, makes like freaking 750 horsepower, but it's really light.
It's a Pagani.
Yeah, Pagani.
Yeah, I've never even heard of that car before.
Yeah.
Pagani is all the same one.
It's spelled
Macaroni, potato.
Hold on, tell him how it's spelled. Sublime.
Pagani.
Yep, that's it.
Yep, there you go.
Pagani. Yeah. Those are, I like those.
Wait till you see this car, dude. They did a video preview of it. Oh my god.
Called butterfly door.
Galling doors.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've ever even heard of one when you mentioned the name of it.
Thing is sick.
No, I mean, you understand. I don't pay attention to anything foreign, man. If it ain't American, I don't watch
You
about
know how I learned about a lot of these cars?
It's a black.
Was video games.
I got somebody down in the basement here.
I learned about these cars playing
Yeah,
video
watch this.
Really
Dude,
good.
watch this video.
Hold on a second. I got to dig my phone out of my pocket and I got gloves on.
The Pagani.
Yes.
Hyera.
Look at that.
Oh yeah, that's
Look
the
at that.
Hyera. Those
Look
are-
at the detail, dude, on this car. It's got carbon fiber
reserve.
everywhere.
That's worth about $20.
Shit.
I'll give you 350 for it.
I bet you that guy, if he's offered $25 million for that son of a bitch, I bet he takes it.
It's got
How
no
much are they
reserve.
worth?
Well,
Yeah, but
I
you
don't
can't
know,
drive it. How can you
but twen-
drive it? That's stupid.
What do you mean, how can you drive it?
I've driven plenty of those on video games.
I mean,
Yeah,
to me,
thank
it
you.
looks like to me, it looks like a GT.
That thing is, it's got powered by an AMG motor, twin turbo
AMG,
motor.
baby.
It
It's
reminds me of a
a really fast car.
Yeah, it probably weighs shit.
Nothing.
But again, it reminds me of a GT.
It does. It does. It's very similar.
Now, 100%, if I ever hit the lottery, that is one car I will own, is a Ford GT.
GT, a GT40.
No, not a GT40 from the 60s. No, because I'm not ever going to have something that is just
Look at
going
that
to
thing.
sit. I want something I can drive.
That
I
looks.
can drive one from the 60s. I'd drive it in a heartbeat if I had the money to.
Not me. Not me. Not me. Not a real
Yeah,
Ford
interior. Look at that
GT40. I would not drive it.
Why
Not
do you
off my
buy it
property.
if you don't
That's
drive
true.
it.
That 100%, man.
If I owned it, I'd drive it. Fuck it.
I wouldn't drive it off my property. I drive it up and down the driveway, and that'd be far as it goes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying I would never buy one of those cars.
Yeah.
I
Not
won't
me.
buy a car that I won't drive anywhere. If
Yeah.
I buy a car, I will drive it anywhere I would drive.
But you know, the early 2000s Ford GT. Oh, I'd jump all over one of those bastards, and I would drive that car.
But my thing is why would you own a car that you wouldn't drive?
Exactly.
Exactly, and that's the reason why I wouldn't buy one. For
That's
a
like
real,
getting a wife you can't ride.
I would buy
Hopefully,
it.
you ain't riding her anyway.
I would buy it. take
Okay,
care of it,
hold on,
love it,
hold on.
hug
I
it.
need to get from Motorhead said he shared a photo. He wants me to
It's
share
drive around the
photo,
block.
but I don't know
No.
where he shared the photo.
But I mean, my thing is, I would buy it and drive it, but I wouldn't. I would like my 70. You know, I'd drive it once in a while. I wouldn't drive it every day.
I just would never. It wouldn't be nice to have one, I guess, but I don't think I would ever spend my money on a real Ford GT40 from the '60s. Dude, I would be scared to even pull that motherfucker out of my garage. I'd be scared of tree limb fall on that bastard.
Yeah. Well,
And just like my car my dream car is a damn real AC Cobra, and I would never buy a real one of those. I'd always buy a replica because then I would drive it. I wouldn't give a damn.
Yeah, just imagine trying to get insurance for that car.
That's what I'm saying. That's why. Yeah. No shit. Even Haggerty would be expensive on that motherfucker. Sublime.
Well, you're
So
talking
Motorhead,
about
Motorhead said he shared a photo. Where did you share the photo you want me to show?
Yeah, who you send it to?
It's still hot.
Is he in Car Peeps? Did he post it in Car Peeps?
No.
Oh no, we can't plug it in there. Yeah, we'll just wait till we go.
Yeah,
in.
you can't plug that in. It will overdraw the power.
I've
and
got two
burn up.
car chargers, a freaking space
Hold
heater.
on. I think I found it. He shared it to me, but I don't have him. Okay, I found it.
it's hard to find insurance for that kind of car.
Share it correctly. I have to do it like this because I don't have this laptop set up.
Like I said, Gary, my
that
dream
is-
car has always been an AC Cobra, but I would never buy a real one. I would buy a damn kit car because I wouldn't care about.
Night Race Blue right there.
What is that?
Yeah, it looks like it's her blue, midnight blue.
Yeah,
Pretty
Yeah.
color.
yeah. There's your car in the
Look
sun.
at the very top of it, Sublime.
Wow, I like that color.
Look
I
at the
didn't
very
know
top.
because it's no sun. It's so dark
That's
in
mine.
here.
I love blue, so blue.
At night, it looked like it's black.
But look at the top.
Yeah.
See through.
Is it?
Yeah, I had a friend had a 77 Pontiac that was midnight blue. He got it painted and it looked good.
That's a carbon fiber top, is it not?
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what you're gonna have to do this coming up summer, don't you, Sublime?
What?
Now you're gonna have to find some Chevy shows that y'all can go to show off the car.
Yeah, she'll crash my Mustang shows. I'll crash her vet shows.
There you go.
Oh, so you gonna let her drive it?
Sublime, your car has a
Okay.
carbon fiber top on it, but it's
I
painted.
just followed you back.
Exactly, yeah.
It shouldn't be a problem next time. Next time it'll pop up for me. I had to actually search for it.
Damn, it's cold outside.
At night, like no sun, it looked like a black. Little bit of black.
That car does look black at night.
Yeah.
That's why they call it midnight blue.
Midnight blue.
You know
Midnight
we're gonna have to
blue.
get the Lou Graham song "Midnight Blue" loaded up in that car.
Although I will say my deep
Damn,
impact.
I ain't heard that name in a
car
long time.
looks a little black at night too, depending on how dark it is outside.
Damn, Sublime, I ain't heard Lou Graham's name in a long time.
It's
Holy shit.
on what street light you're under, whether it's a white or yellow street light, so on and so forth.
Yeah, there's a song called "Midnight Blue." I don't know if you knew it.
Yeah. I know that song, but God, and I haven't even thought about Lou Graham in years until you just mentioned that name. Holy crap.
Yeah, I was telling Kim about it.
We sold a friend of mine a 1974 Trans Am 455 Super Duty, and it was midnight blue.
Oh
Wow, God, that would have been a beautiful car, dude. Holy shit.
Oh, I would love to have that car.
Now, is that a car you would sell your 500 to get?
Possibly.
Okay, now 'cause I've heard you talk about that car for years now. How much you've always wanted.
Yeah,
one of those
if that 455 Super Duty Midnight Blue was a 4-speed manual, you're really close. That's a special car, man.
Yeah, I can't say I blame you on it because they only made so many special cars, and that is definitely one of those special cars.
That motor in that car is probably worth about the same as the motor in my car.
They got a 1993 Rolls Royce
Well,
Silver
maybe not that much, but
Bird
a lot.
on there right now.
Hell, that car in general is worth a lot of money. It ain't just the engine, just the whole
The
damn
engine
car
block
itself.
alone, I think, is worth five,
But
six,
you know
seven
what,
grand.
Salty? Me and Sublime was watching Barrett Jackson, or no, I'm sorry, Meckham. I think we're watching, and those Trans Ams were going across, and they weren't selling for that much.
Really?
But they weren't Super Duties though either.
Yeah,
that does make a difference. If it ain't a Super Duty,
But he's right though. Those Trans Am prices have come down.
You know, I think a lot of car prices are going to come down.
But no,
There
it's
was-
weird because we thought these cars would go for 80 grand, and they were selling for like fucking 40.
There was a 69 Trans Am, but this one was a Ram Air Series 3 4-speed car. That one sold for 180 just yesterday.
Well,
how was the
Firebird?
How was the Mustangs? Are they still pretty strong? Like the 60s and early 70s?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They still pretty strong on the market?
Yeah.
Change their value.
Yeah, there were some good buys though on the day one on any auction, Mika Moore, Barrett Jackson. But yesterday there were some good buys. You know, there was a Aston Martin Vantage, I think it was. It was a 2008 or something like that. Sold for like 19 grand. It was over $100,000 car, brand new.
Beautiful car.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I've always loved the Aston Martin DB9. I don't know what it is about that body style, but I've always loved that body style car. Something about that car, I just can't put my finger on. I like the car.
That Vanquish
Always
that
have.
they had at the dealership was insane, dude. That 25, oh my God.
Badass.
You know, Mr. Markwan, you and Sublime should go one of those shows.
What show? Oh, the auctions?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that gets closest to us is
Money off the
Indy.
rest of these guys so we could buy something.
Yeah, I'm just saying, do they ever have a Mecum auction anywhere close to you guys?
They've had them in Chicago before, but not for a while. I looked up their schedule this year. The closest one to me is Indy, and that's pretty far.
I don't know if they've ever had one in Detroit. I don't think they have.
They've been in Chicago, but it was like 3, 4, 5 years ago.
Now, does Barrett Jackson even come this far east anymore? Because I know they used to go to Palm Beach. Do they still go to Palm Beach?
Yeah, they go to Palm Beach, but they don't come up here to the Northeast.
Okay.
Everybody say goodnight to Woody's Garage and Mad Motorhead. They're both going.
Take it easy there, Woody. Take it easy there, Bad Chad.
What's up? See you.
We didn't pull your string. What you talking about?
We're gonna have a Barrett Jackson down here in Ashford here pretty soon.
Really?
Yeah. It's totally different though.
Who's when it goes to Kissimmee?
Kissimmee, Florida.
Kissimmee.
Yeah.
Kissimmee.
That's right.
Florida.
Yeah, that's the last Beacon was in Kissimmee. They had some good cars at that one, man. Really good cars.
Cheap. Like a bird.
I can't wait to see Friday and Saturday at Barrett Jackson. It should be
I will
fun.
have to say, cheap is a relative term here when it comes to those auctions.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to an auction. The last week of February, I think. Now it's a county auction. I'm going with my brother.
We actually saw Gary a same year Z06 3LZ sell there, but it was a convertible. It had comparable mileage. It had 5,000 miles. Sold for 79 or 77. But then there's a 10% buyer's fee, so he paid about 83.
So yeah, dude. Like I said, I think you guys got a great price on that car.
Yeah, you did.
You know,
Yeah. I think you got a good price.
You got what you wanted. Only thing she wasn't really happy was with the color, but she can live with it. So I mean,
He likes it. He likes it.
right?
I'm actually the color has grown on her. So
If she liked it, it didn't really even have to grow on her. She liked it, there at the dealership.
The only
okay.
Awesome. I mean, I'd rather have like that midnight blue, but that color, that
Yeah.
black, sweet.
You know how they have on the front of these vets, they have those little wheel well extensions that come out on the front?
yeah.
She wants that's like a flat black plastic, and she wants it's the only flat black plastic on the car. She wants to get that in the carbon fiber.
Oh,
that would look good.
I get that. Would look better.
Floor mats come here Friday. Can't wait to see those.
What'd you get? Just the carpeted with the logos?
Well, logo and VO6. So it says VO6, and then it's got the Chevy logo above it.
Okay.
Man, I tell you what really looks good on those C7s, and that's the Callaway package. Man, they do a good job on their damn design of their cars.
What floor mats does it have now?
Stalkers.
See, I didn't like that Callaway.
You didn't like the looks of the exterior of the Callaway?
No.
No.
Oh man, I thought they looked great.
Russ.
Callaway stick to golf clubs, damn it.
Know that?
They know that, most of them.
Okay.
So I'm sure most of you guys know that all Corvettes are made out of fiberglass.
Yeah.
I told Kim, I said, you never have to worry about that car rusting. She's like, why? I'm like, because it's fiberglass. They're all fiberglass.
Yep,
Yeah,
they've always been.
Yeah.
Who'd we lose? T drop it? No, it's not T this time. Who was it? Was it Bama?
T's
Bama.
been,
Bama.
yeah,
Bama.
T's been gone for a long time, ain't he?
Well, Bama's having a problem with his phone.
Yeah. Well, no, T's
Nader,
in here. I don't know
My
if it's
battery's down to
T.
11%. I got to get on a charger.
He's still in here.
Nate, are you
Yeah,
still
I'm
here?
I'm still here.
Looks like you mighty
I'm
quiet
still
there,
here.
brother.
I hate applying for jobs. It's the biggest goddamn joke on earth.
It is.
I think T passed out.
They probably, I think you did too, because we ain't heard nothing out of him in a long
It won't
time.
be the first time he's done it.
I've done
No.
Okay. So on Funky's Live last week, I fell asleep. That's why I didn't say anything the last couple, because I went and rewatched it to see when I fell asleep.
I think I did too.
I
Not that
fell
last
asleep.
week, but a
I
while
fell
back.
asleep. He ended the live stream, and like for I think the last 10 minutes of that live stream, I was asleep.
Shit, I fell asleep on damn Silverback's live stream and I was snoring like a motherfucker on the floor. Sublime and him, Silverback was hollering my name and I was gone.
I wasn't snoring.
So
So
I was like, man, I can't hang.
I was saved by not snoring. That's for sure.
Dude, I was sawing some damn logs.
Nate, when I started looking for jobs again, I went through recruiters. I quit going and doing the online applications. I went to somebody who looked for jobs for me and sent me jobs that would actually reply to me, because that's the only way I found a job here.
Heck, all I'm trying to do is change my email address. I'm using on Indeed and it won't let me.
Yeah, see, Indeed to me sucks now. I can't seem to use it for shit.
Well, Nate, I'll be honest with you, dude. I mean, the thing about it is that you're probably going to have a little extra money once you get your household and everything. Just open up a whorehouse, run it by hand until you get on your feet.
Well, it's West Virginia. It's legal there, right?
I like your thinking. It sounds like a good idea. Too bad my wife, I don't think, is going to tolerate me being at the house for very long.
Well, as long as you're not at the place and all you do is you own it from home and you don't have to be there, I think she'll be fine with the money coming in. Once she sees the bank account start getting fatter and fatter and fatter, and she goes, you know what, honey, this was a good idea. But you cannot have an office at work.
Yeah, exactly. Crazy.
God almighty, it's cold as shit outside.
No, I like I said, when I found a recruiter that actually found me the last two jobs I interviewed for, and I ended up getting the second one. That's the only way I found a job. Doing it through like online applications did not work. It's just it doesn't work. You need somebody who's got an in with these people, like, because companies hire people to find them workers. And Indeed and Monster and all those other fucking job site bullshit, they're bullshit now, because it's a computer that looks at everything. And you have to get past that computer's fucking decision of whether to keep it or not. You know, 98% of most resumes on those get thrown out. They don't even get looked at by a human.
Yeah, most of them don't even get looked at, period.
Well, no, a computer does look at them. It does. But it weeds them out so quickly that, like I said, 2% of those get to actual HR.
So they have like it's kind of like a bot, you know. They're looking for resumes and keywords that they're looking for, but then there's what happens if that bot catches you. Let's say he catches, you know, and says, okay, Nate Marcy, he's a good candidate for our job, they're going to send a headhunter after you.
Well,
The headhunter will come after
$2 million
you
car.
and then talk to you, and then you know what I'm saying, and you know
Well,
where you went then.
this one may go for that money too.
It probably might not be a bad idea, Nate. Just give a
What I
recruiter
did
a call and
was
just see
I
what they
went
kind of
I
talk
went
about.
to a headhunter and got in with a headhunter and had him find me jobs.
See, there
My
you go.
the only issue is will they look for jobs that you don't have job?
No, he looked for jobs I was qualified for, and I didn't have to pay him. He was paid by the companies that I was looking for. You know,
That's the
so I
thing
didn't
is
have to pay-
I'm not looking to stay in the industry I'm in.
Well, that's fine. I was actually looking to change industry too, but I ended up staying. Well, I'm in a different industry, but it's like a similar job. You know, like it's still electrical. But I could have changed. But I looked
I
for
forget what
something.
that Lotus was called.
Looked for my jobs was being paid by the people I would be working for, and not me. So I don't have to pay him. But he, you know, when the first job fell through, he got me that second job interview within like 2 days. And that's when I took a flight back here and interviewed with the company I'm working with and got that job. It took about a week till I found out I had the job, but you know.
I mean, I went as far as I just emailed a company that's back home. They don't have no careers on their site, but I got their HR contact and I emailed them. Gave my resume, you know, that I was recommended by a few people I know that previously were employed there recently.
That could help.
And, I mean, that's kind of where I'm at. If there's a job I like, I'm going to have to find HR's email.
Yeah, you will have to. And that's why I went to somebody, basically a headhunter, to do the job for me.
Nate, what kind of
he was being paid by the companies that were hiring.
What kind of job am I looking for?
What kind of work do you do?
I work on ultrasound equipment currently in hospitals.
Okay.
Now, what kind of industry are you trying or wanting to go into?
I don't care. Away from healthcare. That's
see,
about
but
all I
healthcare
care. That's my problem is I want out of this industry so bad that I'll take pay cuts. I'll do just about damn near anything as long
Nate,
as I
don't do that. Don't do that because I did the same thing and I took a huge pay cut. And I'm not really happy with that.
Check out that car.
That's a
What do you
nice
think
car.
that is?
It's an electric road rocket
How'd you know?
because it says it right at the bottom.
Oh yeah.
Is it-
Okay, hold on.
I learned how to read a long time ago.
That's funny as that.
So funny. Look at Salty laughing. Still laughing.
You know what, though? I'm going to tell you something, Pete. You should have played that one.
That's a
That's a damn
Lotus.
good one right there.
That's a Lotus Avija.
Yeah.
2 mil. So which one do you think?
Well, it says here, oh yeah, 2.1 million, not 1 million.
That's
Two
what I
Holy
said.
shit, that must be one badass car.
I
Oh,
read the
damn.
whole thing. It said the Avija is a 2.1 million electric road rocket.
Yeah.
Damn, 2.1 million.
Oh,
Son of a
What do you
bitch.
guys really consider a supercar?
That's a hypercar.
Hyper, yeah.
That's a hyper.
Yeah, well, what I want to know is, let me ask you this. If the battery ever goes out on that car, do you junk it? Because the battery, if the car is 2.1 million, the battery's got to be over $250,000.
It's not one battery. It's got a battery for each wheel.
But, I mean, my thing is what do you guys consider a supercar?
I love supercars.
Supercars would be like your Ferraris, Lamborghinis.
That's
The
super.
Corvette
See,
C8.
I'm different. I consider your 500, to me, that's a supercar. That's what I consider a supercar.
Nope. The 500.
But
is
see,
not
that,
super-
in my opinion, that's what I consider it as. I consider that a supercar.
But it is not considered a supercar.
No, I understand in the land of supercar, in the world of supercars, I understand it's not that. But for
A
me,
supercar-
I would consider that
So
as a supercar.
to be a supercar, there's a certain there's a threshold of handling to power to weight ratio, all that. And
To me, it's all about dollars, however much it costs.
I was going to say, don't Sublime's car qualify in all those damn areas?
No.
Too fast.
too heavy. Too
Power
heavy.
to weight ratio? Got
Too
a lot
heavy.
of power. It might be heavy, but it's got a lot of damn power and it
It's too
handles.
fucking heavy. It's twice
just
the
saying,
weight of
I mean-
most
I mean,
supercars.
my thing is that is the GT40 or the GT, are those supercars?
Those
Yeah.
are supercars, yes.
Yes. Yes. But see, like I said, to me, it's almost like dollar amount. Anything over $250,000, you're in supercar range.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that now. I agree with
Once
that.
you get over $1 million, then you're in hypercar range.
You could buy a $250,000 car that's not a supercar because it's just.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is most supercars will be $250,000 or
Or
more.
more, and a hypercar is over $1 million.
Exactly. Yes.
Like the car we just saw, the black one.
Yeah, that Pagani. Tim was curious whether that Pagani will go for more than what the electric Lotuses cost, which is $2.1 million.
An AC Cobra is not considered a supercar because
No.
of age
No.
and speed. It's not fast enough. It's not powerful enough. But
Yeah,
it
at some point, horsepower, speed does also plays a factor. It's not just price. I agree with that.
horsepower, speed, and handling because supercars handle well.
Yeah, like a Porsche GT3 RS or 2RS supercar.
Barely, but just
But
barely.
yeah, they're on the fringe.
But you also got to look at it too. It's also a sign of the times because back in the day, that car would have been considered a supercar because the
But
power
back
to
in the
weight
day,
ratio.
there was no such thing as a supercar back in the day. That's the
Oh,
thing.
so, yeah. This
Supercars
generation.
have only been around since what, like the 80s, the
I
late
really
80s?
think supercars.
No, they were making Lamborghinis in the 70s.
Yeah, but those
Supercars-
70 Lamborghinis.
Supercars.
Yeah.
I think
Those were
supercars
just-
back then were more like a race car.
They
you know?
were sports
Yeah.
cars. They weren't supercars. There's a classification in it, and I don't think there's anything written in stone about it. It's
No.
just a
Interpretation.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Word of the night, interpretation.
My
No,
question is though, did anybody from like us, being our age group, did we ever think that a Mustang would cost $100,000?
Hell fucking no.
That's what I'm saying. Think about it. Did we ever think that back in the day? Think about it.
Once the GT 500 started costing 50, 60, then yes, you knew
Yeah, but
eventually.
we're talking about like back in the 80s.
No.
Yeah.
They wouldn't know. There was no Mustang even thought about that was worth $50,000.
Yeah.
No, because back in the 80s, you're still buying Shelby Mustangs for $5,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But back in the 80s, $5,000 was a lot of money.
Hell yes, it was compared to what $5,000 is today. Damn right it is.
Listen, I look at these 67, 68s all the time, dude. They're $150,000 or better.
Ooh, wait till you see what's coming on the block here in a second.
If I made the money in the
What's that?
80s that I make now, I would have been a rich man.
All of it would. All of it would.
Hell yeah, we would.
And I only make like 70. So
I
that's
would-
I'm gonna tell you right now, in the damn early 90s, dude, I was making really good money. Really, really good money.
For the 90s.
Yeah, hell yeah. Damn right.
What about today's prices?
I wouldn't even been average.
I'd have been broke. I'd have been low income.
No, hold on. I still would have been making a decent living.
Just so we know, in the early 90s, all the way through 96, I made shit because I was in the Army. So I made shit. I made like $1,000 a month if I was lucky.
Come on. Let's go.
When I joined the Army, I made less than $1,000 a month. I think it was like $350 every payday.
These boys in the Army now, man, with all the bonuses and everything they get, they do pretty
Yeah.
I never got a single bonus in the Army. Even
Well, I
when
know some people in the military ain't gonna be making nothing anymore.
Yeah, that's a challenger. Yeah, there's a challenger
that's
that's come across the block.
Some people in the military ain't gonna be making shit no more because they getting thrown out.
I doubt that because the military is hurting for people right now. They ain't kicking anybody out. They don't have to.
He already signed the executive order. All trans are out
They
of the
have
military.
signed that, but trust me, the military is going to try
Hey,
to keep people they
come-
have.
you ain't going to that park without me. Come here, without a leash on. Come on.
They are having so much trouble recruiting people right now that they're going to keep anybody they can.
How much? Oh,
Fortunately, that means they're going to keep a lot of fucking crap.
it looks like a Trans Am, but it's a Firebird.
They'll just tell them that, you're going to have to act like a man.
Ugh.
To act like a woman. You ain't get-
Oh, that tack. Get rid of that tack. Oh my God.
I'm just going by what he said. So that's all
I'm
I'm
just
going
saying,
by.
I mean, I agree with both you guys because, as Pink says, they're hurting right now.
They are.
Yes, they are.
Listen, you better act like you're straight, or you will be gone. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. 'Cause he's not playing around. He's not playing around with that shit.
Well, he might not be, but guess what? There's a lot of layers in between there, locked. And if command needs to keep these people, they will fucking keep them. They will, because they need them. We need the personnel. We need them. I don't care what they are. I really don't. We need military, and we need more than what we have.
Yeah.
Right now,
Well, I
we
can-
need almost
Support
double
GT.
military
Yeah.
power. We
Yeah.
really
Well, all I know is that guy that he's getting in there for that's going to lead the armed forces or whatever. Pete
$900,000
Hegseth,
car.
he is 100% Trump man and 100% military guy.
Well, that's
And
fine. But we need more in. But guess
But
what?
if he's
Kids nowadays don't want to join the fucking military.
if he's 100% military man, then he understands they need the people though.
Exactly.
oh yeah, he will know that. Yeah, he will know that.
You know,
So let me ask a dumb question. Like, say I had endless amounts of money, okay? Would I be a fool for buying a Ford GT, like a 2019 Ford GT, the latest model, latest version, and freaking swapping that freaking EcoBoost out for a freaking built Coyote supercharged?
You'd be a stupid idiot. I mean,
Why?
you'd be beyond stupid.
Wait, now hold on. What if I said I don't give a fuck about the value of the car? I just want the fucking best sounding, best performing motor.
Well, that's fine if you never plan on selling that car. That's perfectly fine. But if you ever plan on selling it,
yeah, no,
it's gonna lose
resale
your ass.
value is not even does not even
You would
factor
get
in.
better sound, but I hate the sound of a Coyote anyway.
Okay, what about a
7.3?
a
But I'm
Predator
going to
motor?
say that V6 that they put in that, the way they have it tuned, actually puts out a shit ton of power.
What about a Predator motor, like my motor?
It still sounds like shit. It's a fucking overhead cam, fucking shit sound.
So in all honesty, that V6 that's in there, dude, you could do anything to that engine.
That thing puts
Yes.
out so much fucking power.
and compete with anything that you're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
But I understand Sublime's point. It will never have the sound of a badass V8 because it just will never have that sound.
Well, no, but I don't even think the Coyote has a badass sound. I don't think the Predator does because they're overhead cams. They don't sound as good as a pushrod engine.
But I'm going to tell you something right now, man. My wife's GT350, that car sounds good.
It does. It's one of my favorite
Well, that's
sounding
got the
cars.
flat plane, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that does sound good.
That car, so her car, buddy, and it busts my eardrum. If I'm in that,
Yeah, those things sound so fucking good.
and she starts that car up, dude, it busts my eardrums.
I wish I wish my Coyote sounded that fucking good.
Well, theirs is actually called the Voodoo.
Yeah, the Voodoo is a badass engine. That one sounds so good.
But I still think it's Coyote based, though, right?
It is.
It is.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But the Predator sounds better than the Coyote too.
Now I have heard some Coyotes that do sound good, but I don't like any Coyote that's got Corsa exhaust on it because
They sound
it just
fine until they
just
get to
sounds like
over
sounds like shit.
3,500. Once they get to 3,500 RPM, they start getting that raspy V6 sound to them, and I don't like it.
There's a couple
I don't hear the raspy V6 in the
Mine
Coyote.
sounds good because of the exhaust I had put on it, which is a full custom exhaust. It's not a Cook's. It's not anything pre-made. It's a custom exhaust that I had designed to make mine sound better.
We're gonna go Corsa with the vet.
Corsas sound like shit to me.
But now on a vet, on a different motor on a vet, that might be a different story.
That may be, but most of those Corsa Extremes sound like crap.
But you also got to remember too, on your vet is a push rod based engine, so it's not like so it's going to sound
I'll
different.
send you a video that sounds like what we're gonna get. I'll show you. Hold on.
Yeah, the LS is a much better sounding engine.
No, I think my Mach 1 sounds good.
I think your Mach 1 sounds real good. No, yours got a great sound to it, Gary.
You know what I'm saying? But I got the
Mhm.
I got the GT350 intake and everything on that car.
But once it hits the higher RPMs, I don't really like the sound of them.
Yeah, mine don't really sound like a regular GT though.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing about yours, Gary, yours has still got the stock exhaust on it, which I think makes the car sound good. Once you start adding all these aftermarket fucking headers and Corsa stupid exhaust, and to me, it just completely changes the sound of the damn Coyote.
I put the X pipe on the car. I took that damn suitcase off of it and put the X pipe.
Well, yeah, but you still got the stock mufflers and all that stuff in the car, right?
Play a sound here apparently because
Can you listen to that, Pinks?
I'm going to. You're all going to listen to it.
See, but it may not come through StreamYard as good as you're able to hear it on the video. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
I heard it for a second.
I don't know where the microphone is on my laptop.
Yeah, I've heard some C7s that sound really, really fucking good, man. There's a guy right around here. God almighty, that motherfucker sounds good. Out of idle, you would think it just got some mufflers on it, but boy, when he gets on that bitch, boy, that something comes alive.
I have found a few Coyotes that like in shorts on YouTube.
Well, if the dude wouldn't be making so much fucking noise over it.
Now, what was you saying, Nate?
They put the exhaust, rather than it being all the way at the tailpipe, they put it in the middle where it belongs. You want to talk about changing the sound of an exhaust? It sounds like an old school car, like it should. I have tried.
You know why?
It out
Because it's got more tailpipe to go through.
Yeah, it's got that hollow metal sound to it. That's what's missing on all these cars. Literally, cut the tailpipe off every car. They sound like shit.
Have you heard mine? Nate, have you heard my exhaust, Nate?
No.
Oh, my exhaust actually sounds really good for a Gen 2 Coyote. But like I said, I've got eBay long tube headers on it. But then I had a guy make me a custom H pipe exhaust for it. And the H is in the wide part, not in the narrow part, which makes a difference. It really does.
Well, see, this is the thing though. The difference between the H
That's
pipe,
what I agree.
the H pipe sounds more like a muscle car.
Yes.
The X pipe, it's got that more of a raspy sound.
Yeah.
Can't stand it.
And I don't like it on any of the Coyotes.
But I
The
do
X
know-
pipes are way too high pitched.
I do know the 15 through 17 cars had like no sound in them whatsoever when they were stock. They just didn't. They made them so freaking quiet for those 3 years. 15, 16, 17s were super quiet. I got rid of the resonator in mine, pulled it out, put an X pipe in, and you still could barely hear the car.
So damn, you got an H pipe and an X pipe on yours?
Huh?
You got an H pipe and an X pipe on yours?
No, my original. When I originally did it, I got rid of it a long time ago. I pulled the I cut the resonator out and put an X pipe in there. Just an off the shelf X pipe.
Don't walk in the snow.
Or wherever. I put an X pipe in it, and I started the car up, and you still could not fucking hear the car. The mufflers are so big and bulky, they deadened all the sound. So I drove.
What did you think of the sound of that car?
Huh?
What did you think of the sound of that car?
That sounded pretty good, except when the guy was making all the fucking noise over it.
Yeah, that sounded good though.
He was doing that shit, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Why are you making that fucking noise where we're trying to
And
listen to the exhaust?
that's got a double helix X pipe on it.
Yeah.
You're better off with an H pipe on that car if you could get one on it.
I could, but I actually like the sound of an X pipe over a H
But I
pipe.
couldn't believe that from 15 to 17, they didn't have the active exhaust, and the exhaust was so like toned down you couldn't hear the damn cars. I ended up, the only thing that made it so I could hear my car was before I got the custom exhaust put on, was right before the mufflers at the bottom. I drilled 3/4 inch holes in both pipes, so it would just have an open exhaust right before the muffler, and then I could actually hear it.
See, I had the 2011 Coyote when they first came out in a GT Mustang, and dude, those cars, they put a tube inside the car so you could hear it.
They did the same thing in mine. Too.
Really?
The sound composer is what they call
That's
it.
crazy, ain't it, Gary?
It was stupid.
They
Put a
did that.
tube
They did
inside
that
of the
ASG,
car.
They did that in the Mustang all the way through 18. When they in 18 they finally put an exhaust on it you could hear again.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was so stupid that when I took that resonator out, I'm like this big suitcase resonator that weighs like 500 pounds. I got rid of that and I'm like, okay, I put an X pipe in to replace that. I'm going to be able to hear my exhaust. And I start up my car and it's like super quiet still, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, I will say this: the new Dark Horse, it's got a good sound to it. It's not bad. They done a good job on that exhaust on that car.
No, it
I think
doesn't
it's
sound bad. That's the one thing I don't mind about that car is the sound.
Yeah, it don't sound bad at all.
It ain't worth what they want for it. How's that?
I didn't say that. I said I was talking
agree
about
with that.
sound. I wasn't talking about price.
And guess what they did this year in 2025? The prices went up.
But you got to look at it. You
For
know,
all the Mustangs.
that's price is all in perspective. What you might not think is worth, but somebody else might think it is worth that.
$74,000. Do you really think a Dark Horse is worth $74,000?
I'm not the one. I'm not the one spending my money on it, but somebody else might think it's worth that. That's what I'm saying. It's all
they're
perspective.
idiots. It's idiots like that that'll make us all pay more for cars.
I know. I'm not going to say that they're idiots because they're paying, all this money for these other Mustangs and stuff like that. But it's what you want to pay for a car, or what
Exactly.
I
Exactly,
personally
Gary.
think, especially Mustangs, their prices are way too fucking
With the
high
white
now.
light there?
I
Yeah.
paid $26,000 for my car.
Ooh, there's an Eleanor.
It ain't. It's not just Mustangs anymore. Every car is too
I
damn.
know every
pricey
car
high.
is overpriced.
That's a Saturday car.
Trucks are even worse. Trucks are even worse.
Did you think that Ford was not going to jump on the expensive bandwagon like everybody else? Hell no, they're going to jump right in there with
Well,
everybody else.
hold on here. I can buy if I wanted to buy a truck, I would really go to a Silverado. They cost 2/3 what a fucking Ford does.
Yeah, and they also don't last as long as the Fords either. So
Yes,
there's
they
that.
actually do. They actually do.
There's
last
that.
fucking long.
Transmissions in them
Because
trucks
Fords
ain't worth
don't last
shit.
for shit anymore.
Transmissions in the Silverados ain't worth shit.
And neither are the Fords are fucking built like shit now too. I'm sorry. I hate to say it, but they're building them all like shit now.
Well, they're all pretty much the same transmission anymore.
Pretty much.
Yeah, there you go.
So,
But I mean,
I could spend $70,000 for a Ford or $50,000 for a Chevy and get basically the same truck.
I disagree.
That's what I've been
I'm
seeing
with Gary.
lately.
I disagree.
You're not going to get the longevity out of that Chevy if you're going to get out of that.
I really, think that the Ford truck is a better made vehicle than the GMC truck because my buddy's got a new GMC truck and that thing's like, it'll rattle you to death, man.
Yeah,
and his truck's
riding.
maybe
I'm sorry, go ahead.
His truck's a year old, and that's the thing, and I don't have that kind of rattle. My wife's Ranger don't have that kind of rattle in them, but they just seem chintzy anymore on the GM side.
My boss just bought a brand new Silverado RST, and the damn thing's super nice. And
they're nice.
I don't hear anything with it. It rides great. It drives great. Hell, we drove it to Camden and back.
But you know why they put such great stereo systems in those GMCs and those Chevy trucks?
That way you got to hear the motherfucking rattle.
No. But we weren't listening to anything the entire fucking ride. Trust me.
I'm just letting you know. That's why they put those kick-ass systems. Because
You got to listen. We weren't listening to fucking anything. So,
I don't give a fuck if you're listening to anything you're fucking thing or not. You're still fucking not as good as a Ford.
I don't believe that personally. That's my personal opinion.
Well, your personal opinion and my personal opinion are different.
I think
because I'm allowed to have my personal fucking opinion.
For the money they want for them, they're all built like fucking shit.
Yeah, but when you're driving a GMC nowadays, man, it might as well just get the cardboard box with a fucking go-kart motor on it.
I don't believe that myself. But,
Listen, I've been dealing with these cars a lot longer than you have, Pete. So you do what you want to do, and I do what I want to do.
I disagree with that.
Matter of fact, what's that? More cars? I guarantee I have more cars than you've ever owned.
Oh my God, it's not a fucking contest, is
Oh,
it?
with you it is all the time. It's a fucking contest.
No, I'm saying it's my fucking opinion.
And I'm giving you
That's
my
not
opinion.
a
You can't
contest.
accept
That's
it.
an opinion.
I give you my opinion. You can't accept it.
I did accept. I didn't say
Whatever,
you were
dude.
wrong.
It's the
I
same
said
thing with
my
you all the
opinion
time,
is
dude.
different. That's all I said.
Yeah, well, yeah, whatever.
It's not that you say it's different. It's the way you said it was different. That's the thing.
Whatever.
It did sound a little combative.
It's my opinion. It's not right or wrong. It's an opinion.
Well, we're not fucking listening to anything. I heard you, dude. You didn't have to say it 3 fucking times. That's what fucking gets me.
Sammy, last
71 though.
42 minutes.
As cold as it is, I'd like to have some ice cream, but I ain't got none. It sucks. I ain't got none.
I can't eat no fucking ice cream.
He's back on the keto.
Wow.
Oh damn.
Oh, you back up? Didn't you tell me one time they had the sugar-free ice cream? Or are you still not allowed to have that either?
Dude, I ain't having no ice cream because it makes me want more, and I don't want it. I can't have it.
I got you.
Old horse.
I see what you're saying.
We tried that whole sugar-free ice cream thing here too, and it doesn't do any. It's not any good. It doesn't help.
But I'm with you. Once I have a little bit of ice cream, dude, it's hard just to have a little bit of ice cream.
I can't have the chocolate because if I get something that's chocolate or whatever, then I want to fucking anything with sugar in it makes me want more sugar.
Yeah, true.
I'm gonna show him that Firebird.
I haven't ate anything since like Christmas, so I'm over that bridge.
Oh, yeah. I got you. You
put me on full screen
during
for a
Christmas, so now you're back on your full diet again.
Yes.
I got you.
Good for you.
Man, it makes perfect
I
sense.
need to do
Hell
that.
Put me on full screen for a sec.
I just wish I was as disciplined as you are.
It's hard to get started because if you fucking days where it's like holidays or birthdays and people's got this food and I gotta fight that.
Yeah. Like I said, I just wish I was as disciplined as you are. Because I need to be, but it's so damn hard to walk away from what I love.
Check out this car, dude. Check out the color that they did. Now, it's not a Trans Am. It's a Firebird made to look like a Trans Am. But check out the color that they used on the stripe. It's a nice burgundy color.
Beautiful, man.
Ooh, I didn't even notice the black etching around the edge of that. That's even cooler.
That's pretty fucking neat. I like that.
Honeycomb, modern day honeycomb wheels.
That'd be a hell of a grocery getter.
Yes, it would. Man, I posted a
Is that a
Suburban.
V6?
And this thing only sold for 42 grand.
Really?
But you figure a car like that though, what year is it?
73.
73, dude. You just don't see those cars anymore. You think you would bring more than that.
Yep.
Yeah, you would think so, yeah.
I'm gonna buy that car and sit it in the garage, and it will never see the light of day.
Oh, but see, because it's not a real deal Trans Am, I'd drive that thing. Put some PPF on it and drive it.
I would drive the shit out of that thing.
Shit, yeah, I agree 100%.
I can't think of a car that I would buy that I wouldn't drive. If I'm gonna buy a car, it's to drive. I might. It might not be a daily driver, but it's gonna get out there during the summer at least.
Probably a truck. No, it's it's a Chevy 3100. So yeah, that's a truck.
A 3100?
Yeah, check it out.
That's an odd.
I've never seen a Chevy 3100. That's kind of an odd damn number for a truck.
It's a 57.
Oh, okay. God, that's a pretty ass motherfucker. Look at the bed on that truck. Golly. I love that two-tone. I'm all about the two-tone.
If I had a truck like that and Pinks had to go to the clap, we'd both have something to talk about.
Damn.
Oh,
that'd be an interesting fucking live stream.
Oh yeah, those trucks go for good money when they're done right. And that's
Man, I posted a damn picture ad of a Suburban the other day in the damn Car Peeps. You talking about a pretty motherfucking truck, boy. God.
Oh, that one, the lowered one.
Yeah, that son of a bitch
Light
is gorgeous.
blue. That thing is beautiful. I'm not a fan of how low it was, but it looked.
Well, that's the same dark gray that goes around the side.
See, I'm all about that low, man, especially on an old vehicle like that. I just think it makes it look so much better.
I wouldn't want to drive that because it'd be a
Kinda like
pretty
your car.
fucking rock.
Well, I mean, it's all according to what kind of suspension they got up under. If they got a good soft suspension, then a low car like that wouldn't be
I
a bad
guarantee
thing to
you, it
drive.
costs more than 50 grand to build that truck. That paint job alone is probably 20.
It was a beautiful, beautiful truck, man.
That truck sold for 50K, and Kim was kind of surprised. I said, "Oh my God, there it was, dude!" 20. As they went to a commercial break, they showed a 2019 orange ZR1 freaking P7. Oh, that's the car.
ZR1.
A ZR1 2019 Sebring orange. Oh,
Hey, Gary,
Color.
Yes, sir.
check out this damn. I'm gonna send Gary a picture of that damn Suburban.
what'd you say about the color picks?
That's a good color. I like.
Yeah, I love that color. Almost Gary's colors. That orange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I
see,
sent it to you.
I'm a big
I sent it to you on Facebook, Gary.
What up, Brian Allen? Thanks for stopping by.
What's up, bro?
The old 70s, that Corvette, the Corvette orange, what is that, burnt orange or whatever they called it from the 70s.
Yeah.
I love that color.
Yeah, we saw one of those when we were looking for cars. We saw a Z06 in that color, but it had a decent amount of miles on it, and it was at a dealership that was
Sketchy.
not very good. Yeah, sketchy. Yeah,
So that's burnt orange, isn't it? Isn't that what that's called?
basically, yeah.
Yeah. It's that 70s. My dad had a Corvette in that color. He had an old Chevy truck in that color, and they were pretty fucking awesome.
I got a
There it is.
that's what Salty just sent me.
Yeah.
That is one pretty motherfucker right there.
It is pretty.
God, oh my!
Beautiful
I
car.
just wish they would have did the interior in a different color.
Oh,
I kind of agree with that. But to see how nice they done that whole truck,
So if
man,
they would've done the seats,
whoever done that truck done a good job on the truck.
if they would have done the seats in the color of that seat belt, I think it'd been nicer.
Yeah, I do too.
Dark
Would have
blue.
broke up the color some on the inside.
All right.
yeah.
Yeah, because that you got to remember that's a big truck and that's a lot of
is
interior
that
to be
on
one
bags?
color like that.
I have to want. Is it on bags?
Well, I have to read the ad. Hold on a second.
Hang
Let
on
me
a
see.
second. Hold on.
Oh, that.
That side view made it look like it was bagged. Look how low it's sitting.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It does look like it might be bagged.
Most of those vehicles are bagged.
It says it's got this right here on it.
Yeah, it has the. Oh, okay. That's not bagged then. The QA
No, that you can tell they got drop spindles and all that
has
stuff
a
on that
Nova
truck.
front clip power disc brake.
Oh, wait a second though.
Oh, if it's got an over front clip, then it's so much goddamn rack and
Look-
pinion steering on it.
Do or do not those shocks have fittings for air hookup? It looks like they do.
No,
Right
those
there,
right
yeah.
here are adjustments to adjust
They're
The
adjusted.
ride.
the ride.
QA1. I will say QA1s are not cheap.
See, it's got a highway gear into it too. It's only got a 307 rear gear. So I guarantee you could drive that damn thing anywhere in the country and the damn RPMs would be so damn low on that
Until
truck.
you hit a goddamn speed bump.
I know, right?
It's so low.
But I just think they done that truck really, really nice. And for the
They
price,
did
I don't
great.
think it's a bad buy.
It's a good truck for show truck. It is not meant for driving.
Shit, I
Well, if
drive
it's
the shit out of
adjustable,
that
they can
motor.
raise it.
$1,000
Yeah.
firm.
Yeah, 47, I don't think is a bad deal for that
That's
truck.
not too
Because
bad.
I guarantee you couldn't build that truck to that quality for $42,000.
That's
There's
not
no
a bad
fucking
price.
way.
The engine in it looked really sweet too. They had it really set up nice.
Can you imagine how much the paint job on all that body panels cost? Holy shit.
No rust. I like those two words. No rust. That's
But you know what though? It does got a dent in it. It's either got a dent in it or that's an optical illusion. Look right. Look at the side. The second picture. The driver's door. Look right under the driver's door, almost at the back.
And the
Like
rocker
that.
panel. The rocker panel.
Yeah, you see what I'm looking at too, don't you?
Right.
Yeah, see, it's either a dent or it's an optical illusion of the way the truck is sitting.
Well, no, that's I don't know if it's a dent or if that's just the way that it goes up there behind the door. I don't know, but
I have
it's
no
from
idea.
there.
I know that damn.
You know what, though? It's the exact same thing on the passenger side too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I wonder if that's the spot that they put on there to jack that damn thing up. I wonder if that's a jack point.
Could be.
Because if you look at it with the weight of the engine and all the weight behind that, I wonder if that would be like the center point of jacking that truck up. It would jack the whole side of it.
But you know that thing with those things back then had bumper jacks, didn't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
They had the old Widowmakers.
There's a million of them.
I don't care. That's a good looking fucking truck, dude. I love it. But I do agree with Gary. If they just change the color of the seats to the color of the seat belt, use the white as the main color and the blue as the accent color, I think it would have made that thing look a lot better.
They got a 1956 Dodge Power Wagon up on the block now.
Ooh, a Power Wagon. Let me see it.
All right, hold on. Here you
Dude,
go.
that's a lot of fucking headliner. I'm looking at the inside picture. God, that's a lot of headliner. Holy shit.
I really like those. I love those old Power
I'm going
Wagons.
to tell you something, man. You hit something with that truck, they're done.
Oh, you ain't shitting.
Those were great trucks. I had a friend who had an old like a 60 Power Wagon, and it was a piece of junk. It was not taken care of. But my God, that thing would go anywhere.
Man, that's back when they made vehicles out of real steel.
That back bumper is made out of fucking angle iron, man.
Yeah, no shit. The car that hits it is going to hate life. That's all I got to say.
That is a badass fucking. I actually really like that color too. So I love those bright greens. It looks good on that. Oh, look at that winch. Look at that fucking winch.
Yeah, that thing would probably pull a semi out of the dirt.
I was going to say, what's it calling a fucking cruise
Sold
ship
for
yet?
70,000.
If you could get a branch that would hold on to that, it would fucking air.
Oh,
Yeah, no shit.
I think they throw those out to the cruise ships to pull them into shore.
Yeah, if that so much had good enough brakes, it would probably pull a small tree down.
That's a fire truck. Oh my God.
Dude, you wouldn't believe
Hey, Power
you
Wagon
wouldn't
fire
believe
truck.
them old fire trucks like that. They bring money, dude.
Oh, which one's that? That's the
That don't look like a that don't look like a
Crosby. Okay.
Crosby.
Probably gonna go for what, 50 or 60?
I don't know, but the front end of that thing is ugly.
It is.
Butt
they're
butt
badass
ass
looking
ugly.
vehicles.
Butt ass ugly. I agree 100%.
Yep. There you go.
That it's almost looks like the front of an amp car.
It's gonna sell. Yeah, it's at 60 already. Yeah, it's
You know
gonna
what?
sell.
60? I would consider that a really good buy because he's probably got 3/4 of that.
Dude,
just in
that could be
paint.
a party bus, man. Freaking look at all the room you got for people to sit there.
But
Dude,
that,
he's probably got 3/4 of that price just in a paint job.
you could drive that thing to the the Dream Cruise, man, and have all your buddies in there.
Hell yeah.
You can sit just together.
Gary, how much you think it would cost to have that motherfucker painted like that?
Yeah, and instead of storing water in the water tank, you could just put beer and somehow get it refrigerated.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something. To get a paint job like that nowadays, just the fucking material costs you.
$20,000.
Dude, I bet that paint job's every bit of 40. Every bit of 40.
In there.
How did it go from a 60,000 bid to a 50,000?
It's probably where they thought they had the bid for 60, and it turns out it wasn't a bid, so they took it in and lowered back down. Happens every now and then.
I'm just curious if it even sells for that price.
It sold for 55.
Oh, it did sell?
For 55.
It's
Somebody's
it's hard to sell those old fire trucks. It really is.
You know what? And he's probably glad he got 55 out of it because he ain't got to haul that motherfucker back home.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Here's a nice old lift truck.
Like you said, the front end of it's ugly as shit, but it's just kind of cool looking.
Oh, damn, look at
Chevy
this.
guy, that's a nice looking Chevy truck.
That's a good looking CTN right there.
K10.
So 68 to 72 are my favorite Chevy GMC trucks.
I just wish he would have put an older style wheel on it instead of that new style.
Yeah, I like that. I don't like the wheels too much, but I like.
Yeah, see, I ain't a fan of the wheels, but I do like the truck itself.
Pretty nice though.
Damn, I'm surprised it's bringing that kind of money.
Dude, they go for a lot.
Dude, trucks, Broncos, Blazers, Jimmys, and freaking Scouts are just setting the world on fire right now and selling for big dollars.
Hell, trucks in general are just expensive as hell
trucks,
these days.
Broncos,
You can't
Blazers.
buy a brand new truck for that price. Shit.
No, you're right. You can't buy a brand new truck for that price. You can buy a stripped down base model
Yeah,
for
no,
that
you
shit.
can buy a base model fucking work truck. Yeah.
Probably gonna sell for 57.
Are you hungry again, damn girl? How much fucking food you
I'm
gonna eat
hungry
today?
again.
Oh,
Tell you
Oh,
something.
I'm gonna eat again before I go to bed.
So I made nachos last night for dinner, like fully loaded nachos that threw them in the oven, cooked them.
Ooh, what's coming up next?
I made
They
the
show it.
beef, and then I threw cheese on the nachos, and then the beef, and then jalapenos and olives, and
We got a bidding war. 2 guys really want that truck. It's up to 64 now.
really.
Yeah, 2 guys really want that truck.
I would think that would be a pretty good buy.
65.
And then tonight,
66. Dude, these guys want this truck.
I took some leftovers and threw them in the little oven. The toaster
68.
oven.
Dude, it's 69. It's just going up and up and up.
69.
This is crazy. It was at 57, like 66, 70.
If they show underneath, it's still clean.
Wow, dude. 2 guys really want this truck.
7,
And the old man won 70K.
Most
You know why the old man won? Because he's got that old money.
He's got, yep, exactly.
Hey, you got to watch out for them old men because they got some deep pockets.
Well, guys, I'm gonna jump off here. I gotta go to work in the morning.
All righty there, Mr. Gary. You have a great night, sir.
See you later, Gary.
It is 11 o'clock, and I have to be up at 5:45.
Here's one for you.
So I got like 10 minutes left.
Let's see.
65.
No, they haven't said it. It's a 67 Malibu. It looks like a Chevelle. 462 big block.
396.
Well, he just said it's a 462. They just used a 396 air cleaner. Or maybe it's a 396 Ford to a 462. I don't know.
God, my toes are thawing out. Them some bitches tingling like a motherfucker and starting to sting. Damn.
I do like the wheels on it, though.
The black Chevy truck?
No, this Malibu that's on here right now that looks like a Chevelle.
It does look like
Oh, okay.
There's
Oh,
some
they were
Malibus that look
they
like
were-
Chevelles. I don't know why they're even.
Oh yeah,
called
they were the exact same cars. There was no difference, dude. They just named them different. Same
Yeah.
car. It's all based on the trim package.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing how on Barrett Jackson you always see some of the same guys that are always buying these cars.
Do they have Steve Mignante on there talking? Probably not tonight though.
No, he had that sickness from like a year or 2 ago, and he's still slowly. I mean, he's pretty much recovered, but he hasn't been on in a while. He's been on a long time. I
Dude,
love him on here, dude. He is a freaking wealth of knowledge.
Dude, that son of a bitch is God Almighty. He's probably forgot more about cars than I will ever learn.
Exactly. Yeah. All of us will know combined. Yeah, I saw a yellow Lambo.
Man, I'm gonna have to shut this down.
All
All right, man. Well, y'all have a good night. I enjoyed the hell out of it as always.
All right, you guys all.
Y'all take care, Mr. Nate. You got my number, buddy. Give me a buzz, man.
Wait, when did T pop back in here? What the hell?
I don't call you, man.
He
I
never
don't call
left.
you, man, because I know you're busy. So
No,
Give
Well,
me a
you
buzz
can
when you
call
got
me.
time.
I'm around.
All right. Well, y'all have a good one.
Later.
We'll see
Catch you
y'all
later.
next week.
He
Later,
just
guys.
hadn't spoken in like an hour.
Oh, but he did fall out earlier, right? Oh, he came right back. That's right. I
That
forgot.
was a long time ago.
Yeah, I forgot he came right back. T, you still there, brother?
No, he's gone.
He gone.
He gone.
He gone.
Okay.
He gone.
All right, guys. Y'all have a good one. We'll holler at you later.
Hey, later, guys. Thanks for
Bye.
coming in. Have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one. And I'll end this stream somehow.